I like it. It's tasty.
Let's roll.
Morning, Sergeant Major.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Beautiful morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
You're listening to Sergeant's Time on WTF Nation Radio.
Oh my fucking God.
True story.
You guys gonna laugh. You guys
Okay.
gonna fucking laugh. You know, one cannot broadcast and you can have everything running, videos all going great and get everything hooked up and all that, but one thing you need to do that's quite important is turn on your mixer. I was literally screaming, why the fuck? And why are people why are you messaging me? There's nothing wrong with my shit. And then I look over, I'm like, how come I don't see any lights? Matt Damon. Oh, God. Welcome to the 15 June edition of Sergeant's Time on 2017 with Ice and the main page admins with Mike Golf. Oh, man. I was about ready to blow some Persec there accidentally. Holy crap. Gray Cloud and Mom.
Yeah, don't do that.
I was like, ah. Dude, it's one of those. This day has been fucking crazy. Now, I really don't want to bring a damper, but somebody brought it to my attention, and I'm kind of like thinking about, damn, you're right. It would appear that every time I broadcast, somebody gets shot or something happens. No shit. I think,
Damn, talk about a conspiracy theory.
dude, it's like, I don't know what it is. I think it is like mad. Oh, speaking of, we got some. It's got some mad conspiracy theories going on tonight. So we had I broadcasted fucking Liquid Lunch, and then what happened that morning? The fucking dude goes apeshit and shoots
On the baseball field.
Yeah. And then we had fucking today. There was an active shooter going on that happened at Fort Carson today. Let me give you guys, it wasn't really more of an active shooter because then when active shooters just go out and fuck people up, right? I mean, isn't that the true definition of an active shooter? There's no like revenge killing or revenge, I'm gonna get you sucker type shit. Today at Fort Carson was an interesting day. And this is what we got. Do you hear an echo? Do you guys hear an echo?
It stopped for me. I don't know about the others.
Okay. So today at Fort Carson, guys are fucking, everyone's going to work and doing shit. So two mechanics, I guess had some beef. One guy was banging another's wife, and apparently she let him take her car to work for her, I guess. Listen to it, which is pretty fucking savage. The mechanics see this and they talk, they take after the dude, and then the hubby shoots the player and then evaded to the daycare to say goodbye to his kid.
Fucking Jodio's right there.
I was about to say, man, you better pour your bag of shit. I don't even. What do you call that? What do you call a dude who fucking who does that shit? Man, that's not Jodio's right there. It's not really Vet Flakes. Is it more like
Dependa Crunch?
Dependa Crunch right there, man. Still no word about the weapon though. It's unaccounted for, but that's it. That's all we got going on right now. That's what it's all about. No, I'm not gonna speculate any other shit. It's not Al-Qaeda's. It ain't those fuckers. It ain't that. It's literally no shit. Legit a fucking. God damn it.
Did he kill Jody though?
No. Now he's stable. So.
Just winged him.
Yeah. Just hit him in the wing. God, man.
But Jody thinks twice about doing that shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say, dude, you gotta be careful. Well, I mean, come on, it's kind of like that's like a disrespect thing right there, man. You don't go, okay, if you're pushing luck on fucking, if you're Jody and you're pushing your luck, okay, push your luck. But if you're rolling around the dude's fucking car, I don't want to see you're asking for it, but
You kind of are.
you kind of are asking for it.
So I
Might
have
as
some
well
personal
just-
experience with that situation.
You were Jody?
So do I.
No, I was on the back end of that. In fact, I was down range and called shithead's fucking commander, and he walked out to, to his parking lot and found my vehicle.
Whoa.
Yeah, I gave him the.
Whoa.
At the time we had the DoD sticker still.
Yeah, yeah.
I gave him the DoD sticker number to go find and verify, and the plate number for my.
Damn. Damn.
Had I not been down range, it'd have been a lot worse.
Damn. Well, fuck.
Air Force piece of shit.
Oh, even worse, it's Air Force? Oh, God, dude. Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah, I would have went on a bender if it was an Air Force, dude. That fucking sucks, dude. Yeah, so, you know, there's always stories of a Jody, though. And what is Jody, or what is considered Jody?
Yep.
If you're fucking separated from your old lady, and you've been separated from your old lady for about a year, and do you think there's something's gonna come back? You think there's gonna be like some sort of reconciliation? Probably not.
No.
So,
That offer expired after 90 days.
pretty much, or whenever the time it is to do a divorce, whatever state you live in.
Or with some women, it's a matter of hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, as soon as they're separated, they're already getting trucked.
Yep.
So once you're separated, there's no really coming back. So that's why we hear stories about stuff. We're kind of like, now if you're like straight fucking happy, everything's fucking going on, and you're straight fucking just moving in, knowing that they're fucking a happy couple, and you're using like some sort of, manipulation on her to fucking get, that is kind of fucked up. But if you were, no.
This really isn't a conversation I want to have.
Yeah, I'm
right
sorry,
now.
bro. I'm sorry, man. It just, yeah.
I'm
I've been
Yeah,
on that
that-
end too, man. I've been on that end. Well, I
still-
mean,
still open and still raw for me.
oh, I hear you, man. Oh, I've been there too. No, I mean, which wife was it? I can't remember which wife it was, but anyways, one of my wives.
I know where some acreage is. Mike Golf.
Yeah, I'm about to say, dude. Got plastic. I have friends, man.
Lie works well too.
Well, I mean, anyways, we don't want real TTPs. So, welcome to the, again, this is Sergeant's Time on 15 June 2017. Broadcasting live from the basement of the Alamo at the U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio Functional Veteran Center of Excellence. Here to talk to you about today's news, Army-wide and specifically tailored to active duty personnel. I guess we're going to get a caller coming on. Caller, if you want to come on and give us a buzz about it, go ahead. About some marital issues of AR 608-99 and support. If you don't call, you don't call. If not, I'm not going to go fucking hounding you down and shit. So, there we go.
I hope she does.
Well, if she calls, we'll give her a meaningful advice and see what kind of advice she's trying to, just want to say, hey, my golf, you don't have to listen to it if you don't want to, man. I didn't mean to.
I'll probably put my mic on mute and go
And walk away.
get some fucking dishes over or some shit. Break stuff.
Go shoot some fucking cats.
Poor cat.
Yeah, poor cat. Oh man. But
He knows who he is too. He probably listens to the show.
oh, dude, come on! I didn't mean to like open that shit up. My bad, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
my bad. Total.
That's all right.
Totally apologize on that stuff. So, a lot of stuff going on. Apparently, we'll just go ahead and jump right into the story. So today was, it's kind of Army related.
Payday?
Payday. Oh, ooh, yeah, it's payday. Thursday before fucking Friday before a weekend.
Stay away from the commissary and the PX if
Yep.
you can.
Boats and
Oh,
hoes.
shit.
Boats and hoes. The game, the congressional game that kicked off today, the charity game, was first time ever fucking probably aired. After the that fucking shooting yesterday, with old fucking Bernie supporter shooting up members of Congress.
There was a second shooting yesterday.
Yes, there was. There was another shooting that was at the
UPS store in San Fran or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. San Francisco. Kind of hard to believe that individuals who are so against guns are using guns, or in places that have laws against guns.
All you liberals out there with your gun control agenda is now invalid.
Yeah, no
Right?
such thing. I mean, it's kind of like everyone's. What really makes me mad is that they're now starting to. Oh God, I knew we were gonna talk politics, but fuck, I wanted to talk army shit today. This is army sergeant's time, sort of, kind of. Okay, I'll say this. I'll say that you're right, Mike Goff. There is no argument now on anything you could fucking say about anything that's happened. I kind of noticed that a lot of these motherfuckers now are quiet. You notice that? Aside from a couple of reporters who think they're king shit that don't know that I know their address. But there's like, you know what I mean? There's kind of like fucking... Yes, it would appear that that individuals are kind of quiet now.
I saw an article today. It made me laugh. It was good news and bad news.
What was it?
Good news for conservatives, bad news for liberals.
Yeah.
Was it most of the? No, it was good news and bad news for liberals. Excuse me. Bad news is your argument for gun control is now invalid.
Yep.
The good news is you can talk about the congressional baseball game shooting and use the term clip accurately this time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
SKS.
Yeah, an SKS. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did see that. Funny how a weapon with the technology of the fucking 50s and the 60s is making a comeback. I guess Team Old there.
Nothing quite as satisfying as hearing an M1 Garand eject that clip out of the top when you fire that 8th round.
Oh yeah, do that ping ting. Yeah, exactly. Jinx, you're my beer. It is pretty cool. I love M1 Garand. No, I did not carry that in basic. Shut up. Yeah. So, yeah, people are not talking. The reason why I think everyone's kind of quieting down is that understanding that at any time an attack on our government by somebody who's domestic that anybody has any tie to would be considered part of the Insurrection Act. The president can engage at any fucking time and then label you, Antifa, Bernie Sanders supporters, Black Lives Matter, a fucking hostile organization to the United States, and then it's open season.
Organization.
Yep, and then it's open season, and then you no longer fall under posse comitatus because it isn't. Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's when ICE puts on his uniform and then rocks and rolls, and there I am hanging off of a helicopter waiting to, slap you in the face and throw dildos at you because you're too sensitive to get shot at.
I'm saving my uniform in the closet just for that.
Well, you do know you're still in the rolls, man. So just because you're retired, doesn't mean you can't bring you back. So, matter of fact, I'll find you.
I still fit in my uniform too.
Oh, dude, man, you're looking good, man. Looking good. I saw that. Look like you need to, that's. I'm not no homo, but I'm just saying, you did say you gained some weight, and then once you started doing this biking kick, man, you've lost some weight.
Yeah, I got your little UNICEF joke, and
Am I gonna have to send you cookies?
You have to send me something to eat, man.
oh, please don't. I worked so hard to lose those 20 pounds that I gained when I retired.
Dude, no, you look, I mean, you look good. And then, like I said, God, stop talking about you. Anyways, fucking no homo.
No homo.
No homo.
Anyways.
Anywho. So real quick, we'll just discuss some of the Sergeant's Time articles that we were going to talk about today. And then to talk about the Department of the Army has announced 4 structured decision for fiscal year 2017. I thought that already happened. We are in fiscal year 2017, right?
More than halfway through.
Way to go, PAO. Yeah, there's apparently the PAO needed some help on the byline there. You mean FY18. So what it is now is because obviously Mad Dog, SecDef Mattis has already testified before Congress, stating specifically that we have been a military that has been decimated through cuts and operations and all that. The Army announced today that it would allocate thousands of additional troops as part of an in-strength directed by Congress in the National Defense Authorization Act. This increase will allow the Army to maintain an in-strength of 1.018 million soldiers. That includes a regular Army increase to 476,000 soldiers, the Army National Guard 343,000 soldiers, and the Army Reserve 199,000 soldiers. The increase reverses the total Army in-strength reduction that was originally programmed by the end of fiscal year 2018. Damn. So that includes everybody. Officers, NCOs, entry into basic training assessments. That's what they're taking on account when those numbers get rolled up. May need,
Watch for your recall letters.
I was about to say, if you're somebody that is in the IRR or individual ready reserve, if you guys don't know what that means, or you're currently a reservist, there's been a lot of programs out in the Army right now to call you to active duty. Currently, on the enlisted side of the house, if you are a National Guard or Reserve soldier, the Army will actually is considering allowing you to come back in at the current rank you have held into the active Army. Now, of course, I know there's going to be things like, I don't know, PT and shit like that you got to get used to. Just sitting around doing nothing, getting yelled at by sergeant majors.
Xbox eating Cheetos.
Yeah. Stuff that you're not getting used to that you missed. That's going to happen again. That's only if you want. Officers, the same thing. Officers have initiated and are about to close on a program called the Call to Active Duty, where reserve officers are going to be called into active duty. Guys, this is a fucking huge program, man. So, major
Does
enforcement.
that mean I can come back in?
I don't know.
No.
No.
You're retired.
Yeah, well,
Stay out there, do your hydroponics.
get skinny. Stay skinny. Major force structure decisions, including the establishing of readiness enhancement accounts for all the Army components to raise manning and readiness levels and existing combat units to support commanders' operational demands and contingency operations. Okay, since I'm old and I don't have a life, I actually watch some of these C-SPAN things. The Army got chastised pretty fucking heavy by Congress because, and it's not the Army's fault. It is that the Army has to rob Peter to play Paul in some other units to meet these end strengths, and now we have the same. It leads to incidents like, I don't know, pregnant soldiers going on JRTC, guys on profile that aren't supposed to go, people with behavioral profiles that are being deployed to training areas because commanders have to meet this requirement that you as a commander are required to have at least up to 80% of your force to train to these organizations before you're considered ready to go. There's more nitnoid numbers in there that I can't say over the air, but you guys gotta get the hint. The commander, more bodies to go to a training area. Rendezvous with Destiny. Ooh, we're gonna do this. Cape behind your back. You're a fucking super commander, and that's how you get your go. So that way you can be considered ready to deploy.
That explains why Bergdahl's still in the Army.
No, that's a different situation. But
That's different.
I'm sorry.
But go ahead.
yeah. Anyways,
So as we're going, me and you, Grey Cloud, had a discussion about the line of the force between the bureaucracies of different organizations that we had with the with our respective branches. You know what I mean? The different branches that we have. So basically, there are different commands that are set up within the military at the Department of Defense, and that are required by that specific command, if you're specifically part of a command, to provide bodies for that. Well, it's good for that command, but up and inspiring individuals who, I don't know, don't want to spend time on the line, see that as a line of a command or line of a position that will get them promoted, so they'll go to it. And then people will get comfortable in that command having so many people going to it because nobody wants to be in the fucking line to deploy. And then that individual will then do almost like a shell game. How many personnel do you have assigned to this specific command? So that way that is reported to the Army. But according to the Army, you have all these people that can go deploy, but you're not telling the Army that you've sent these people to a specific command to fill those billets. And that is what the issue is right now. And that's what the Army kind of got chastised. Well, it's not really the Army's fault. It's actually all of DOD's problems that we have these organizations that get so inflated with bureaucracy that these guys end up going over there and then they have no experience because all their time, and you know how it is on staff. That's one thing I'm learning about staff. There's people that I know that have been on staff for five fucking years. Why? Are they bad soldiers? No. It's because these guys seem to be the institutional knowledge of the area, of that location, and become like the super fucking know-it-all. Guys don't do PT. Guys getting all fucking fat or whatever, and the guy doesn't want, and they can't let the guy go because he has so much institutional knowledge. Go ahead. You were saying, Grey Clown?
no, so it's going to capitalize on that. So the problem is, again, like you hit it already. That's not only an Army problem, but a DoD problem. You get these units and these commands that fall into a single point of failure, and without that single individual, because they don't fucking make an SOP, they don't create a handoff book, they don't do those items. They can't let them go because literally they will come to a halt for however long it takes to recreate that knowledge or find those SOPs. So the Army is great at having some subject matter experts in certain locations. However, they want to move people too fast a lot of times that they don't want to keep track of others. Does that make sense?
No, I got you.
And it sounds like it would end up being a catch-22. So your subject matter expert, single point of failure, the longer he's there, the more of a subject matter expert he becomes, and the bigger of a single point of failure it is.
Oh,
Right.
This guy is so famous. Some of the people that I know within the staff, a higher echelon command staff than where I work, and this guy could do no fucking wrong. People wait they wait like he's the damn fucking Godfather. Guy fucking knows it too. I got shit going on. Oh, okay, we'll take all the leave you need. You're gonna come back to work, right? Yeah, I'm coming. You know what I mean? They're almost like they're afraid that if they let this guy go, then it's going to be a position that, like you said, a point of failure to where the organization's going to fail. Look, if you're depending on one fucking dude for a staff of over several thousand, you have more problems than that.
Hold on. So here's a perfect example of single point of failure. ICE, how many people are your approval authority for DTS?
Oh, how many people?
One.
Oh, depending on
One.
what.
It's probably one. And if motherfucker is gone,
Yep.
your DTS isn't getting signed or approved.
Yeah. I've known organizations that actually in my area, there are 5 different people that have that DTS approval. So that way, and this was done by the command. The command was like, "Fuck this, I'm not." Because what it was is that the brigade commander was set to go somewhere, and so was on leave, and he was the only one that was at a level of DTS to be approved. And the brigade commander's like, "Is there any fucking reg that says this guy that we can't have more than one?" And of course, everyone is like stumped, going, "Oh well, sir, sir, it's usually we do this," and that was it. That was it. And motherfucker's like, "Yeah, fuck that." So he had like 5 different people approved at a certain level, not just for him as a brigade commander and the brigade sergeant major, but as him as to help the subordinate battalions out, because he's saying, "I'm having issues with my fucking DTS, and I'm only going on a fucking like a week trip or something like that." And there's guys that are, doing rotations out to Central Region in Europe, and I can't even fucking, I wonder what they're going through. And so that was kind of a big win for that. IR is an individual readiness reserve. Yeah, exactly. It takes too much sense.
Look at your DD-214. Up in the upper right-hand corner, it says MSO, Military Service Obligation.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever amount of time is on there is how much time you're in.
Yeah, exactly. Because what's going to happen is that, and this is only a massive call-up. I don't know why we're doing a massive call-up. I'm just saying, but.
Well, they finally learned that they shot themselves in the foot with sequestration and trying to meet that end strength that I think the original end strength, they want to get down below 440.
That was 480.
By the end
It was 480 by the end of the all total soldiers. It was going to be originally programmed for 980 altogether. So that included, reserves, and active duty and National Guard. So that was a combined total force of 980,000.
Okay, I thought they were trying to get active duty down to 440 by the end of the FY.
Oh no, they did
Originally.
Originally they did. They wanted to get. I was just talking about total force, not just specifically active.
So
yeah, so you're right. It was 440. It was supposed to be by the end of this FY.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, with what they didn't take into account, which was shocking for me, that the personnel individuals didn't see this, was they didn't take into account for attrition with chapters, with ETSs, with retirements. They was just like, yeah, we're just not gonna, whatever. As a matter of fact, I had problems getting people chaptered out than I did for anything else. Then they stopped the QMP, and then some branches said, no, we still want the QMP. So I'm like, it's frustrating when you're involved in that type of accountability of personnel in your organization, and you gotta. But go back to what I was saying. So on C-SPAN, if you hear about the National Defense Authorization Act, they actually have people get called up. They actually have the chiefs of staff of all the specific services, except for the Commandant of the Marine Corps. He's the only chief. He's the only person that is not a chief. He is a commandant. They all sit around and they get grilled by Congress, and they're like, hey, how come you want this money? How come you want that money? Why do you think we need to give you this money? There's no need to do this. To do this, why do you have that? Why can't you do this? Why are you trying to get rid of the A-10 when we have this brand new F-35 that's supposed to be the new hotness? Well, The F-35 is probably built in your fucking state, and you're probably getting some kickbacks from Boeing and whoever the fuck is building that motherfucker. So it's kind of hard to fucking sit there and go, it's and then of course the people who if you ever want to see people squirm, is watching the Chief of Staff of the Air Force get fucking grilled by Congress, by the Senate Arms Committee.
Oh, my God, yes.
Those guys are fucking hilarious, man. Because they totally bamboozle Congress. Sorry, Air Force brethren. They They have more individuals for the aircraft that are flying than they do the pilots to fly it.
Yes.
So, of course, that includes, we don't realize for a while the Air Force was getting grilled. It used to get grilled a lot because what they were doing, there is a KC-35 Stratotanker that the Air Force had leased. Let me say this again. Leased from Boeing. I just like saying Boeing like that. It says Boeing, but Boeing.
You mean the Air Force didn't actually own these aircraft, Ice?
Oh, no. They were commercially leased. So every year, Boeing got a check from the Air Force for leasing these aircraft. Now, these aircraft have been in the system for almost 30 fucking years. So the Air Force, and that's finally when someone said, hey, fuckers, buy your own airplane and to do the same shit. And they figured that they would just lease it.
Because it would cost less than leasing the aircraft for 30 years.
Correct, because that's the reason. That's the reason why you have technicians and maintainers that are trained. Because the Air Force used to have one of the top-notch premier propulsion labs ever, and now with the way they do business with acquisitions, dude, everything's a fucking contract gig now. Everything's a contract gig.
So not to stick up for the one part of it, but if you look at it from a business perspective, the leasing in those leases or contracts or however you want to fucking word it, there are going to be catches that protect the DoD and or the Air Force, i.e. those leases probably come with mechanical support, airframe support, all that shit that goes along with taking care of that aircraft. So I bet you it's not even fucking airmen that are handling that aircraft. It's all contractors and personnel that work for fucking Boeing.
Yep,
yeah, but after 30 years, you would think that the cost-benefit analysis would be, would lean more towards let's just buy our own aircraft.
Well, yeah.
Right, but look at the turnover that the Air Force has at a certain location versus the turnover Boeing would have from their mechanics and their techs and all that shit.
Which leads to the argument for having that subject matter expert longevity in a unit, at least on the Air Force side.
Yeah, on the Air Force side, actually, it does matter for those guys to stand. The Air Force runs their organizations differently. They run
it like a business.
Yeah, I was about to say they run it almost like a business. They don't have NCOICs. They have fucking superintendents. They don't have they got first sergeants. I think they're called first sergeants. But
they are
because
they actually
they call them first shirts or something like that.
They advertise for it. Put on the diamond.
Yeah, it's almost like yeah, exactly. It's not like the Army when they're like, hey, what's going on? You need to come down. Where am I going? You're gonna be a first sergeant. But I don't. You want to make sergeant major?
I was cool with the 6 stripes and nothing in the middle. Come on.
Yeah. I was kind of like hanging out, doing the shit with the Joes and the whole. Nope. You want to be a sergeant major? Well, Roger that. Well, then put on a diamond. Fuck. Roger that. And that's it. Over here, and the Air Force are asking. It's almost like an AFN commercial. Do you want to be a first sergeant? Go and join the 45th Air Force Tactical Wing, and you can be a first sergeant. Sign up. You know what I mean? Like,
it's funny you say that because that's where I saw it was on an AFN
commercial. Exactly. I know what I'm saying.
Submit your resume at usajobs.gov.
Yeah, submit your resume at Air Force at Ramside.mil. Without delay, you could be a first sergeant. I'll be Sunday. You could be holding formation Monday morning. You go to softball practice. You get paid TDY to go on trips. Hang out with Tops in Blue. Say you've deployed only 90 days.
Top. Put the diamond on today.
Get you some first sergeant time, first sergeant. The Army may be the father of company, but we're the mother, motherfuckers. Yeah, fuck that, dude. You gotta have somebody to want to do that. I've seen guys in the Air Force and some of the shit that they go through. Holy fuck, man! I feel sorry for those first sergeants, man, because you're dealing with guys that. Hey, could you imagine being called by your first name all the time? Hey,
Well,
yeah.
yes, I can. It's pretty awesome.
Well, I mean, well, anyways, sorry, I need to. When that chip comes out, you guys will know it. You guys will know it when I'm
Well, you know,
unplugged.
I still have to wear a name tag at the Orange Home Improvement store, and my first name is on my apron. So.
Yeah, but you're busting out with an apron. You know what I mean? You're kind of like fucking.
What did you got in that apron?
Yeah, I'm about to say you're in your. Are you just wearing just that apron? Wait, what club you said you work at? All right, here we go. We go with my golf.
I feel like Betty Crocker in Orange, and I think the next time I get a new apron, I'm going to put Betty on the front of that.
Yeah.
Betty Crocker.
Is that like your stage name?
Well, I do work in plumbing, so.
Welcome home, people. Here we got my golf.
The secret to my physical shape has now been released. Thank you.
I didn't say nothing.
Hooray for pole dancing.
Yeah. Wait, hang on.
Or pipe leg.
Yeah,
One or
hang
the
on.
You thought I was riding a bicycle this whole time, weren't you?
Well, yeah, dude. I'm just saying. Hang on. Let me see what someone's saying. Hey, check your feed. Let me see. Well, yeah, dude. I'm just saying. Hang on. Let me see what yeah, some feeds running good, man. I don't know what's going on. I got good feeds going. I have good feeds. So anyways, so the force structure that everyone's talking about was facilitated by the industry that you were just talking about, Grey Cloud. So the increase will begin to address and reduce the capabilities gap to the near peer high-end adversaries. Because like right now, there's been several competitions that's highlighted that our U.S. military, for instance, when the Connolly Cup was playing, the National Guard fucking took honors. The Great Tank Fight or Challenge in NATO, we lost, and we're always fucking kicking ass on that shit. It was like the first time in like 45 years, well, outside before fucking World War II, that we fucking lost a competition that had to do with tanks.
I don't think we even placed. We didn't even qualify to compete.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like it's how bad it was. Like the world, it was like the fucking like World Cup of Tanks or some shit like that. World of Tanks. But NATO kicked our ass, or some. It was like fucking. I think it was Norway or something like that beat us out.
Everybody kicked our ass.
Yeah, exactly.
It was embarrassing. It was an embarrassing day to be called a tanker.
Oh, well, it sucks. Ugh, man. So now all the discussions of having everybody being removed from the units that they thought were going to be deactivated, were like, whoa, hang on, y'all ain't fucking going anywhere. The 4th Infantry Brigade Combat Team Airborne, the 25th Infantry Division at Joint JBLM, I guess. Oh no, this is one Joint Elmendorf in Alaska. There's an airborne guy. Oh, there's an airborne unit. 4 Airborne. 4th Brigade, 25th Infantry Division. Yeah, in fucking Fort Richardson, Alaska. And then 18th Military Police Brigade, Ice Love MPs, headquarters in Europe. And they were going to deactivate the 18th. Holy fuck. That thing's been there since like fucking World War II. The 206 Military Intelligence Battalion at Fort Hood. And then the 61st Maintenance Company and Combat Aviation Brigade in Korea. God, I didn't realize they were going to fucking close them shits down. What, they're fucking inviting the enemy to come fight us? Shit.
Justice for Third ID at Fort Benning.
Yeah, exactly. What happened with that? Isn't it like that fucking 4th Brigade got removed or got moved out from their location in Stewart to get moved up to Benning?
No, they removed Third ID from Kelly Hill here and moved them on the main post. They took all the heavy guys out and moved them down to Fort Stewart.
It would appear that breaking news right now. I guess the Georgia fugitives have been caught. If you guys have not been paying attention to the news on that, I guess 2 fugitives were fucking killed. Two corrections officers when they broke out. Where were they caught at, I wonder?
Yeah, probably right down the street from my house.
I was about to say, dude, they probably tripped in your yard or something like that with all that fucking plant knitting all over there and stuff.
I'm in that area.
Yeah, that's fucking scary, man. Yep, nope. Yep, all clear. Suspect in custody. shooter, I guess, not active shooter. It was just a dude going up there busting some caps on some Jody action there. So, yeah, so that's fucking crazy, man. I couldn't believe that when I saw the. Why am I seeing two different feeds about something? Hang on, guys. Hang on. Are we up on the radio page? Yep, we're up. Okay, I just double checking. That is so fucking weird. Are you guys hearing some feedback? Are you guys hearing anything?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Every once in a while I get echo from myself and from Gray Club.
Yeah, ditto.
I'm hearing a little bit of that too. So, okay. All right.
Technical difficulties. Not a problem.
No, just weird because, it's fucking weird. So real quick, yes, we'll talk about that. Guys, man, this is supposed to be Sergeant's time. So Bill Cosby does his did you hear about, he did a fucking Fat Albert impression?
Yes.
Walking out of the, out of his arraignment today, which has been considered deadlock. So after they said, hey, court's adjourned, this, blah, 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 we, the jury, we are considered deadlock. And then he walks out going, hey, hey, hey.
But hey, think about this though, okay? That was a brilliant move on his part.
How's that?
So Bill Cosby in the last couple years has been painted as this evil sexual predator, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't know the makeup of the jury looking at his case, but if he throws that out there and the jury hears it and or the judge, and depending on the demographics, it could set them back in their minds to a time when they remember him being a good person, and or the joy and softness, I guess, that he brought to families on a daily basis.
America's dad at one point.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Well, the Cowboys were considered America's team, but look what happened with that. So nobody's perfect.
Everybody likes the Cowboys.
Oh, did I just dig? Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Yes. Shit. Why is it every time I attack an entity, I have to do this?
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place.
Oh,
and
Please enjoy the show.
Shouts. So the thing is that God, what were we talking about?
Anyway,
somebody just distracted me real quick.
But if he throws that out there,
yes, exactly. It's a nostalgia thing.
It could mess with the jury's mind a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's what they'll remember.
Yeah.
Not all this shit that all of a sudden came out of fucking nowhere, where it was one right after another accusing him of this, and it seems kind of interesting that they all came out at the same time.
Well, what was funny is that there was somebody who asked, I can't remember what news thing, I flipped the news through. I think it was an embassy or whatever. I think it was embassy. One of them said, "Who's Fat Albert?" It's like, he did a Fat Albert impression, and then one of the chicks goes, "Hey, Fat Albert." I'm like, no fucking way. You just literally don't know who the fuck Fat Albert is.
That makes you feel old, doesn't it?
No, it does. Well, hell yeah. I mean, who doesn't know this fucking tune right here? Hang on. It's Fat Albert. Could you imagine him walking out singing that shit? And I'm gonna sing a song for you. Fuck yeah, dude. Sorry, I had coffee.
A fucking mush mouth.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's coffee, bro. I had coffee. Are you talking about the roofies that he gave him? That he gave the chicks?
What?
Yeah. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Speaking of drugs and chicks, hold on. I gotta check outside the window quick. Hold on.
My word. Oh, dealer. So.
No, I gotta see if there's action at the brothel.
Oh, yeah, that's right, dude. Fuck, you gotta keep us posted on that shit. Tell us what happens. So what you guys don't know right now.
If you see my card, don't say anything.
Yeah, if you guys don't know right now, real quick, I'm gonna be quiet so that way Grey Clock can go do a stakeout. But apparently there's some hoes at the end of the street, and it's been pretty people that would normally not you'd expect to see going to type of establishment. Then they're all Asians too, right? I mean, they're mostly Asian. women living there.
So
yeah,
I
they're
don't
not
get.
my-
I
not my
didn't catch
type.
what you caught in the last 60 seconds
I was
because I, had to
whispering.
actually leave my.
No,
my
I was
system.
whispering. I was whispering. So nobody could hear us.
There has been a vehicle change since we started the show.
See, there you go. So
Massage.
if you're into Brooke, if you're into Asians, you go over to Great Cloud's house, huh, please?
Shitty walk.
There's your shitty. Welcome to Shitty Walk. You want to try some shitty chicken? Yeah. So if you want to go check it out,
Rack a massage discipline.
you rack a discipline. How far can we go down on this rabbit hole of Asian nuances before we can get people pissed off? So, anyways,
It's okay. I'm married to one. You're fine.
ooh, damn.
Got a free pass.
Oh man. Okay, another military news. U.S. Navy sailor presumed lost at sea was found hiding in the ship's engine room.
Dipshit.
Presumed lost.
Dipshit.
I'll tell you what. I've formerly been deployed on ships before and been on board, underway with ships, and it's a big deal when you're fucking when you're lost. It is a really big deal when you're overboard. The Navy, it's because you got to remember that the Navy, you're on a ship that's a deployed platform, and it's actually a forward presence of the United States out in the water. So for it to divert, for a ship to divert, if you're overboard, it's a big fucking deal. The Navy doesn't fucking play. So it appears that a Navy sailor, presumed lost at sea near Japan, was found on board, hiding in one of the ship's engine rooms. The sailor, who works on the USS Shiloh, was found over a week after he was reported missing, triggering a wide-ranging search and rescue effort that stretched over 50 fucking hours. Pentagon officials
He
tell.
just didn't want to do. He didn't want to do head count at the defect.
I was about to say, man. Gas turbine systems technician, mechanical, 3rd class, Peter Sims is expected to be flown off the ship and given a medical and psychological evaluation. We are thankful to have found our missing shipmate and appreciate all of the hard work our sailors and Japanese partners are looking for him. Rear Admiral Charles Williams, commander of the Carrier Strike Group Task 5 and Task Force 70. You never noticed they like saying Strike Group and Task Force. It's like got a badass name to it, I'm relieved the soldier's family will not be joining the ranks of a Gold Star family that have sacrificed too much. Okay, nothing's going to happen to this kid. Let's read it. I'm so relieved that this soldier's family will not be joining the ranks of a Gold Star family that has sacrificed so much for our country. Dude, you're classifying a kid who was fucking AWOL in that same classification of a Gold Star, of a casualty. And it's bad enough they wear those fucking dark blue fucking camis that once you fall in the water, you
blend in with the water.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's really good camouflage. Fuck you, Army. You wear fucking pixelated patterns that can blend in with fucking couches. So fuck off. You know what I mean? Mims was reported June 8th, sparking an ocean-wide search. It's a pretty big fucking ocean, I guess, in the Pacific, huh? In the Pacific.
Ocean-wide.
Yeah, ocean-wide. The search was suspended at midnight, but the crew of the Shiloh continued their search aboard the vessel. The Japanese Coast Guard assisted in the search that combed over 5,500 square miles of water off Japan. It's unclear why Mims was hiding in the ship's engine. I can pretty much fucking speculate. You don't need to be fucking a reporter or a doctor to evaluate why the fuck he was hiding. Joined the military in February 2014 and has been aboard the Shiloh since August of 2014. His awards include the Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal. Because in the Navy they all have to share everything. So somebody wrote fucking Pogues.
Fucking Pogues.
I don't know what a
He didn't want to take his turn in the pickle barrel.
So here.
Oh,
Go
he
ahead.
won hide and seek.
No way, dude. What was up, Great Cloud?
I would say, depending on where the Shiloh is out of, and where it was going to make berth next, it could explain a lot. Because he could hide out until it made dock again or port, and then probably just walked off the ship into said country and disappeared.
Yeah, and they don't play when it comes to fucking accountability and formations and shit. You know what I mean? They're fucking they make a big deal about that stuff. Again, I was on board a ship before and dealing with hanging out with the with the personnel on the ship, and of course, because our aircraft were tied onto it. Yeah, dude, they don't fuck around. They do. Those guys they have departments. Remember how we were talking about the Navy? I mean, the Air Force having superintendents and all sorts of shit. No, they have departments, and everything in the ship is like fucking run. Even on the ground, if you're ever in a Navy facility, they run a fucking building like a damn ship. That's how they work. So, once somebody is considered all, man overboard, man, they comb the fuck out of that fucking ship due to the fact that, obviously, because the first thing they do is look, and then before they declare you overboard. That would be the only thing. But you're right, Grey Cloud. I've known guys that you've not known guys, but I've heard of stories from the senior chiefs and master chiefs when they tell me that, yeah, motherfucker was exactly what you said. They walked off it was port call, and they had 14-hour liberty, which, think about it. 14 hours to get the fuck off the ship, go fucking hang out, and be back on the boat. That's like the worst in fucking tourist traps that you can ever do. You ever when you go on a tour on a bus, they have all these old people and stuff, and you leave somebody on accident, they got to turn around and fucking get them and shit like that. That's what it's like when the Navy fucking pulls into port. They pull into port, they give you 40. Sometimes they don't even let you come off port. Which could you imagine Army soldiers being on a motherfucker?
Yes, this is why we don't get let off the bases in Kuwait,
exactly,
and or anywhere else usually.
Oh man, well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Lately, the way the Middle East has been treating us, I could give two fucks about our soldiers running around fucking tearing up the town. But due to the fact that the guys over there are a little mean business when they fuck you up, it's a little bit different. Hey, speaking of fuck you up, did you hear about that kid that got fucking finally released by the Koreans?
Yes.
He got fucked.
On him,
dude, he got fucked up.
Pretty bad.
Like he
significant loss of brain tissue.
Like
how the fuck?
Severe loss of fucking, like the guy, it's like suffered neurological injury. That's fucking straight physical fucking injury. What he did was, and real quick before we take a break, this kid went over to fucking, I mean, do we got to give lessons on fucking people who think they can go to other countries and just do what the fuck they want just because they want to say that I'm the American? I kind of like that. He says I'm a combat vet. We'll get to him in a minute. So he was hanging out in fucking in Korea, North Korea, of all fucking places to go on fucking vacation, and he noticed that there was a poster that he fucking wanted to take down. So he takes a propaganda poster. In Korea, everything belongs to the state. So if you do anything to something like that that's printed that you obviously can't fucking read, that's got all fucking fat kid on there, all smiling and shit with his big teeth, guess what? They consider that an anti-state issue. So he was sentenced to 15 fucking years of hard labor in 2016 March for allegedly, obviously, committing the Anti-State Act. Well, the guy got fucking released, and to update on the fucking, on his, obviously had a fucking return to fucking state, return to fucking civilization, repatriated, I guess you want to call it. And so they had a news conference, and the doctors were saying straight up that he's pretty fucked up. That mean, like, as in fucked up, beating his fucking ass. That one time it looked like he was over at fucking he was beat the fuck over the head. Oh, we don't know why he's come out here. You have him back. I mean, it's fucked up, but North Korea said that they released him over humanitarian reasons. Oh, we fuck him up too much. You can have him back.
We can't take care of him.
We can't take care of him. You don't have oh shit. Oh, hi, Dennis Rodman. Here you go. Maybe it was Dennis Rodman that helped him release him. Fuck yeah, dude. See, Dennis Rodman is worth the shit. He can't get into the ring for the fucking Bulls, but he damn sure can get a fucking dude released from the Koreans.
The funny haha that I read. Dennis Rodman gave him a copy of Trump's book, The Art of the Deal.
Oh my God, no shit.
That's right. I read that somewhere.
The worm is a fucking savage, dude. Oh, what's this?
You want to read? You like it?
Oh, Rook, oh, you're funny, huh, Dennis Rodman? Oh, yeah, go to that field and check out this new gun, huh? Yeah. Hi, please. Push this button, huh? Break my balls, huh? So the state-run North Korean Central News Agency did not comment on his condition. The North Koreans did say that, hey, he was treated out of respect. Motherfucker fell a couple times. He kept falling with his head on our bats.
Paint that red. Have it removed.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus, dude. I can't even fucking believe this guy. He's not understanding fucking anything either. He's like, he's not cognizant of like that. He is literally
a vegetable.
Yeah. Well, the Korean said that he contracted a fucking botulism and was given a sleeping pill. That's not how you get rid of botulism. Oh, he have botulism, so we give him pill. You know Ambien?
We laugh out loud.
We laugh out loud. Oh, Rook, poor kid. Oh, he had botulism. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I don't mean fucking bragging.
We give him sleeping pill, put him on plane.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Damn, Mike, you fucking screaming, bro.
Right.
Oh, Rook. Oh, man. Rook's like, you have a problem breathing there, huh? Oh, my head hurts. Oh, here, take this pill.
Is it too soon for him to apply to be a second baseman somewhere?
No. Whoa. Like where?
We'll leave that one alone.
We'll leave it alone. Is it too soon? Is it too soon for any jokes yet?
Well, not at my work.
No,
yeah, it's been pretty fucking savage. Yeah,
line.
yeah. It's been pretty fucking savage lately. On the joke server, everyone's been like, oh, Rook.
Oh, Rook, GOP shooting for the fence.
Oh, oh,
damn.
Dang. Anyways, that's pretty fucking crazy though, man. I can't believe that this kid was. And they said, we don't know what happened to him. He was fucking. He was talking when we. He was talking when we when we saw you. So I don't know what's going on, dude. You're.
He was talking when we first hit him with the bat.
Yeah, he was like, his eyes were looking straight at us before. There was no lazy eye, man. I don't know what's going on with him now.
He was fine. He was fine when he confessed to his crimes.
Exactly. He was fine after he busted the last finger. Poor kid. Actually, again, don't go to a fucking country, start waving them out. Whoa, I'm a convict. No, that's the wrong story. I'm American. You can't do that to me. I'm American. Dude, man. First, we're gonna shake our heads and fucking laugh, and then you just don't fucking do that in Korea, at all.
And then you're gonna lose your mind,
or have it battered up pretty good. Holy fuck! I couldn't even imagine that. Could you imagine? It's like my kid. Okay, my kid. Let me tell you what my kid did. She's gonna hate me when I say this. Okay. So my oldest, she was little. She was, about 3-4 years old. And there was a petting zoo. There's like a little petting area where they had rabbits, goats, and all this other stuff. And she's like, Daddy, I want to go. I'm like, yeah, go check it out. Go check it out. So she goes on, walks over to the bunny cage, and she comes back. She comes back with a tail on a bloody stump. She's like, look what the rabbit gave me, Dad. And I'm like,
my God.
I love you, sweetheart.
Oh my God.
But that's what the Koreans did. Oh, look what the American gave me. I'm so. Oh fuck, she's PMing me right now. You dick. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Sorry. Oh my.
When the kid said he was going to Korea to give him a piece of his mind,
oh my.
I didn't think he meant literally.
Exactly. There was no gray matter involved. Oh my God. Sorry, sweetie. Sorry.
Oh, somebody's pissed off at their dad.
Somebody's pissed off at Dad. But it was so adorable. It was so adorbs. What is it the kids say now? It's adorbs.
It's adorbs.
It was adorbs.
It's
just to
adorbs.
see cute little girls walking up to me like, Daddy, look at the rabbit. Look what the rabbit gave me. And I'm looking at it. There's a rabbit convulsing in a fucking cage. Good job,
when
sweetie.
we were
Let's
living
go.
at Fort Hood,
the
like
fuck outta
Minnie,
here.
she wanted rabbits, and we were like, "Why do you want rabbits?" And she's like, "Well, they taste good."
Yeah. Oh man, my little one. She's she's my oldest now, but holy shit. So that's what happened. Fucking Koreans gave back this fucking. Oh, look what the American gave us.
You can have him back
You
now.
have him back. He's not talking. No, his eye look one way, I look the other.
Useless.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Shit, I'll stop. Every time you talk, Dad, you're revealing more information. Sorry. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Unbelievable.
Oh man, I love
That
you.
is a funny story.
I love you, kiddo. Love you. Oh man, wow, it's pretty crazy. I guess
Hold on, real quick. So Casey Lynn, this is why we have Venn diagrams.
What?
Her comment in Facebook Live. I'm going to hell for laughing at you guys right now.
Exactly.
We're all going to hell.
Exactly, Chris. Why is your head leaking? Oh man.
Oh shit! He broke. Put him back. Put him back.
Oh, you're not. Hey, Kim. He's fucking like, he's like convulsing. Oh, it's okay. Give him American. Say, hey, Botulas, give him a pill. No, dude, it's not gonna work like that, motherfucker. I wonder if that's like an American guy. I'm picturing like a guy looking like Rob Lowe, who's hanging out with him, telling him what not to do. Like he's his advisor.
You honey dicking me?
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
You know, to think about it, if he had botulism and they gave him a sleeping pill, I'm surprised he's still alive.
Well, they said he was in and out of a coma, a Korean coma for a while. So yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy. That's funny.
We gave him a sleeping pill. Said Louisville Sugar on the side.
Yeah, exactly. You make a good baseball. I mean, bat.
You go play for GOP.
Exactly. Oh man.
Oh my God, we're all going to hell.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. We're still gonna be playing some music on Mixer. If you guys haven't checked out Mixer now, it's pretty fucking awesome. Go to WTF Nation Radio on the Mixer stream thing there, dude. It's fucking hilarious, man. This shit's fucking rocking. I mean, this whole fucking. I'm just shocked at the fact that we have some serious fucking.
The bitches, they love visuals.
It's a hell of a thing, killing a man. You take away all he's got, and all he's ever gonna have.
There ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise right out of the ground. Ain't no grave can hold my body down.
You feel me coming, the nigga presence is heavy. You play around with my money, the repercussions be deadly. You talk about wanting beef, well I bring you a fucking deli. Grab it, send me, put it up to your mouth, I'm Machiavelli. Shit, niggas running around talking like Machiavelli. Well, he died of gunshot wounds and I don't think they ready. Rock bandanas, thug life on they belly, then they get caught slipping with a chick up at the telly. Shit, where I'm from, niggas eager to get it on. For the right price, your own cousin to do your harm. Hit your ass up, leave you laid out and be gone. Then go to your funeral and be hugging on your mom. Still the same, my nigga, ain't nothing different. Niggas still hating and still snitching. And they still dying over them bitches. Still wishing I fell, keep wishing. I'm on a mission to get it, I'm talking cash. No pun intended, you intervene, that's your ass. You can't kill me, I died when Sunny passed. Rise up like them niggas and Thriller from out the grass. Take a pull of the purple and then I pass. They tell me stop drinking and driving, I'm bound to crash. 2 AKs, banana clips do the math. Spill enough blood for somebody to take a bath. Spaz, whenever I'm on that brown. We could do this like the Wild Wild West, meet at your town. High noon seals the quickest to shoot around. The loser be the nigga that's laying dead on the ground. You be the cop, I'm the robber. Really thinking you harder? Prove it. Russian roulette, 2 shells in the revolver. Going first ain't a problem. Actually, I be honored. Line them up like a barber. Never back down from drama. Put that shit on my mama. I ain't fucking around. Ain't no grave that could hold me down, Mike.
You're the only friend I got.
Hold me down, Mike.
Who's the fella owns this shit?
I own this establishment. There ain't no grave can hold my body down.
Buster, you were a cowardly son of a
There
bitch.
ain't no grave
You just shot an unarmed
can
man.
hold my body down.
Well, he should have harmed himself.
When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise right out of the ground. Ain't no grave can hold my body down.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Good evening, boys and girls. This is Tim Kennedy. I'm a Special Forces sniper, a Ranger qualified Green Beret, a UFC fighter. Please listen to us and the shenanigans that we're going to say. We will insult you. There will be racial slurs. We will be sexist. We will offend you. But there will be magic, and a unicorn will be raped. So enjoy the show. Thank you for listening on WTF Nation Radio.
You should be able to let the load down.
Hey, we're back. Don't worry, I'm not. No. Oh, wow. Hey, a bunch of beautiful faces there hanging out with. Hey. So, welcome back to part 2 of Sergeant's Time with Ice and Gray Cloud, Mike Golf, and Mom here giving you stories from the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence at WTFnewsRadio.com and USR Moments. So, that song I played earlier, Ghetto Vet. So apparently that dude that beat that fucking little kid up got arrested. The guy who was screaming about being a combat vet and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, no big surprise.
No big surprise. He got busted.
It's assault.
Yeah, pretty much. So he kind of like he got to hand the fuck up. So nothing to report. Everyone's like, "Oh, what happened? Did he get?" He got arrested. What more do you want me to say? Did he say he was a combat vet when he was getting busted? I don't know. But
the important question is, did he make it to the VA after the assault?
You know, I don't know, man. That's what pisses me off is that we don't get all the information once we first hear about it. For some reason, people clamp the fuck up once we start talking about stuff like that, and then I don't know. It's like people don't want to get fucking dimed out. I don't know why. I mean, we're not diming you out. We just want to know what's going on, and we ask the pertinent questions. And if there's questions that sometimes, you really can't answer, then we are going to do our own research and find you out. That's usually how it works. Should I bring up the conspiracy thing that we talked about earlier, Mike Golf?
Yes, please do. Oh my God,
this is gonna be bad.
No, it's not gonna be
please,
bad.
And post it on the it on the page and see what people's thoughts are on that.
There's gonna be more that's gonna be posted on the page. That's why I was running a little bit late, because I was grabbing some images and grabbing some information, so that way I knew I was straight before I posted it up. So that way you guys at the WTF Nation can judge for yourselves on what you guys think. I'm not going to name a name. Well, I don't know. Fuck it. Should I name it? Fuck it. I'll name a name. I don't give a shit. Okay. I'll say this. There are several companies that when you are installing or you're just building a brand new building, obviously a lot of companies nowadays are posting up flags, right? No big deal. So this one company out in California, sort of kind of military related, I guess you could say, right? Can you say it's yeah, all right. So if you guys go ahead and let me direct your attention to Facebook Live and Mixer.com, you'll see that this company posted this flag up. And it was, the way it was flapping, it was blamed at the installer. Individuals made some comments on there stating that it was disrespectful, blah, blah, blah. Well,
in fact, I think the biggest complaint they had was the fact that the company flag was over the top of the American flag.
Correct. And by the way it looked, whatever. However, what was not too bad, because I'll be honest with you, civilians don't fucking know. When you think about it, civilians don't know about shit like this.
Right.
Civilians don't fucking know that sometimes they have they'll have a flag up, and usually they'll have some crusty ass vet that'll like, that's not how you do it. And then they go, okay, well, Mr. Ice, can you go over there and do it? Yeah, I'll show you how to do it, goddammit. And then they fucking go up there and let the old man do it, and then that's it. Everyone, no harm, no foul, right? So this individual had the ass, who is a co-owner of the fucking establishment, and said that, hey, fuck you, I don't give a fuck, don't go preach it to me and shit and give me your fucking sob story. Oh, you can see the comment right there. Just like your husband in Iraq, don't give me the fucking story about, how many people died for this and all that. Instead of just posting an apology, they just decided to fucking post she decided to post and was really getting fucking lippy and shit about it, the whole fucking thing. This individual's also part of business development for that company. So number one rule of business development is you don't piss anybody off, especially on social media, because it could fucking backlash on you. And so, not to say this chick's name, but Aiden Marie Kerr from Matrix Work Solutions, you'll notice right there, because she's taken the page down and numerous screenshots have been given. This is by no means done by us, as U.S. Army WTF Moments or WTFNationRadio.com has provided. This information has been provided to us by the WTF Nation. So that image right there is the individual, but then something kind of like highlighted, because we were talking about white privilege and laughing about the white card and the the minority card. We're just laughing about because we're the way we are. And then somebody brought it to my attention, my esteemed colleague Mike Golf.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Mike Golf just brought up the fact that this individual is life of a white girl. Now we don't know. I mean, of course, it could be hyperbole or just kind of like a fucking joke of how she does it, probably because she's right along. Pretty good picture she's got there. She's got a couple of nice saucy images there on Tumblr if you want to check it out. Not alright, you know what I mean? Nothing fucking glaringly over. But then the plot thickens. If you look at
when you put it together,
then there's a symbol of the fucking company, right? So there's a symbol of the company, which at first glance just looks like a fucking cube made up to look like fucking cubicle spots. But then somebody brought up to my attention, of course, I'm not all saying that this is what I know of, but someone says, well, Ice, what does that look like to you? I don't know if he was cracking on my nationality of being half German, but I said, oh my God. He's like, doesn't that look like I'm like, oh my God, it does. So doing some research, my esteemed colleague, Mike Golf, sends me an image, and no shit. That symbol looks pretty fucking close. Immediately, I was hearing this in my fucking head. Hang on. I was hearing this in my head right now. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, you fucking...
Victory belongs to Germany!
So anyways, so that's
just as a disclaimer.
Just as a disclaimer, of course.
The only reason I knew that and that I recognized that is because I spent 4 years as an Army recruiter, and I was required to know what the variations of the swastika were when I was screening tattoos for potential applicants.
Yes. So
that's the only reason I knew that.
Well, as soon as you mentioned that and you kind of highlighted to me, I'm like, yeah. So the drama of this individual company, specifically drama, saying to everybody to go fuck yourself. I don't want to hear your fucking sob story. If you want to talk to me about it, then I will say go ahead. If you go to what is that? What was the name of that place again? Did I just drop it? Oh, here. Matrix
Work Solutions?
Yeah, Matrix Work Solutions. If you want to go ahead and shoot the shit with them, let them know what's up. Drop them a message and say, hey, look, not only will you disrespect the flag, but your symbol kind of looks like a swastika. Just saying.
And you're in California.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Did I drop that?
Oh, yeah, you're in California. I wonder if
they're a liberal state. You may want to change your logo.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering. Now, everyone says bullshit. Now, there's their fucking flag of the, alt-right movement in fucking, what was it, South Africa or something like that? A Nazi group.
Yes.
Aryan Nation.
It was the African resistance movement.
Yeah.
In Germany, I think.
Correct. And then their logo, and I'm no shit, I did not do any Photoshop. I didn't do any of this fucking stuff. I didn't tell our graphics departments to do this. All I did was just cut, paste, and add, and I just transposed the image, and that image that you see of what the fucking flag looked like, this is their symbol right now. And then, of course, again, once I saw that shit, I saw fucking, it was dead the fuck on. Man, if you don't fucking know what that is, man, you know what I was thinking? Dude, I really fucking think that was like fucking, this right here was like fucking straight up.
If they cut off one head, two more shall take its place. Hail Hydra.
Hail Furniture.
Hail Furniture.
So, really, if you want to give us a call at 415-889-8367 to discuss what the hell you were just doing with this fucking flag and how could you just easily solve this by saying, hey, we didn't know. Hey, this is our fault. Hey, we'll be more than happy to fix this. Yada, yada, yada. And that's really all you have to do when you're a business developer person. I didn't graduate from any, top level Ivy League schools and everything, but I do know for a fact that when you're part of business development, this is not how you do it. That's not business development.
It's a simple, hey, my bad, sorry, we'll get it fixed.
Yeah, exactly. Not sit there and say, oh, spare me the sob stories about how your husband or your boyfriend or a friend of yours died and you want to carry the flag and that's it. That's really the fucking wrong. And you post it on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad idea. Bad move.
Yeah, exactly. Bad move. So, yeah, exactly, Alexander. California, surprise, surprise. Word on the Street has already opened up a new Facebook page. Actually, no, they kind of didn't really. I don't know. Here, let's see what they got here. Let's see what they got on here.
Fuck dropping dimes. We're dropping manhole covers on this bitch.
Oh, yeah. They cut off that whole. Oh, yeah, they are like 100 because, if they cut off one, we cut off one website. They cut off one Facebook page, one more will take its place, right? If they cut off one Facebook page would take its place. He'll hide.
Cut off one social media page, 10 more will take its place.
So feel free to troll and let them know what's going on. Hey, look, at least if you come out with an apology and shit, say, hey, look, sorry, we didn't mean to do that shit. Then, all right, cool, whatever. My bad. I mean, what the fuck? That's all we're asking for. We're not asking for anything fucking special. Thoughts? Overboard? Am I pissing up a rope or something? Or
it's the Brad's wife of the day.
It's the what?
Brad's wife.
What the fuck is Brad's wife?
Brad's wife got fired from Cracker Barrel after 11 years of faithful service.
That's right, Brad's wife. I remember that fucking me. What was the deal with that? What was up with that shit?
It was just Brad had posted to Cracker Barrel's Facebook account or social media account or whatever. You fired my wife after 11 years. And that shit just went fucking viral. And then there was hashtag, justice for Brad's wife. Chick-fil-A got involved and they had marquees up that said now hiring Brad's wife. And it was a fucking media heyday. So this Matrix Work Solution thing right now is the Brad's wife of the week.
I think so. I always go ahead and
it's a nothing thing that's just getting blown way out of proportion. And
yeah, exactly. That's all we're saying. But we were just adding more fuel to the fire by saying straight up that that symbol looks like a goddamn swastika.
Yeah, I thought it was odd when I saw it. I was like, oh, wow. And then it's innocuous in and of itself. But then you piece it to her Tumblr account where it's the life of a white girl.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Grey Cloud? Do you think I'm reaching?
No, I think you're on it.
I just want to make sure we weren't fucking.
I'm tired.
You're tired of what?
I'm tired of all this fucking hippie bullshit.
Ooh,
it's just so fucking old. And that's all I'm going to get into it.
Oh, I can feel the salt burning inside of you. That's what the kids now say that when you're frustrated with something, you are salty. So hang on.
Yeah, salty.
Hang on.
Wow. And then you piece.
Yeah, well, it sounds up. Everyone's saying Mixer's having some issues with sounds. Nope, I'm running Mixer right now on my station here. So, Mom, I love your haircut. I'm sorry. Your hair is. It's very nice.
Thank you.
It's very ninice. I like your haircut. You look like you're a member of the FRG. You know that haircut where it says the FRG hairstyles?
Such a dick.
FRG hairstyles. You know what I mean?
It's not like short.
I know. That's. I was making a joke because when you shot, I was like, oh, that's cute. FRG.
Do you know who I am?
You know exactly. Do you know who I am?
Do you know who my husband is?
My husband is a goddamn E5. He's a sort.
My husband's an E5. You will salute me.
Yeah, you will provide. You will sort me. People actually put that on their fucking. So anywho, yeah. So that was the big drama. That was our big drum roll right there. Is that if you guys want to go ahead and have at it. Me personally, I don't care. I just think it's kind of funny, like you were saying, Grey Cloud. Everything's getting out of fucking control. In a way, it's kind of like talking about all the stuff that's happening right now, currently in the news. Again, motherfuckers are being pretty quiet right now, aren't they? Ain't nobody saying shit. Where's all that?
Yeah, like yesterday.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So I guess one of our friends and one of our members of our staff, there's a movement afoot going that there's people talking about being proud that they have a privilege card. What the fuck does that mean? Where's this privilege card that we're talking about? Is there a privilege card?
It's the it's the mythical stress card from Basic.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's like, oh, so when you went to Basic training, you had a stress card. I'm like, motherfucker, I went in the 80s. There was a fucking such thing as a stress card.
It exists, but only in your imagination.
Yeah, there was a stress card. Stress card was because it was a drill sergeant. They made up a fucking phrase. It's like, what, you're going to pull your fucking stress card on me? And that was it. You know, it's like saying, oh, you better stamp the sand out of your fucking cooter. There is no physical sand in cooter when someone's stamping their feet, right? So, well, I mean, anyways.
Well, you know, to me, like, the race card has always been the privilege card.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. Where is this card that I want one. I want a card. This is bullshit. Actually, my card does say, I'm born in the U.S. Can you say that? Oh.
Does my privilege card give me a discount at Dollar General?
I'm Regal. Does it?
Or the Dollar Tree?
Or the Dollar Tree? I don't see why not.
Family Dollar? 99-cent store?
Walmart?
Wow. Yeah, exactly.
Does it mean that, do I have to show my privilege card to get into Cabela's or Bass Pro Shop?
Oh, dude, man. Have you ever been? Well, there's like 3 levels of fucking. Isn't there 3 levels of fucking sporting goods store? There's one of them is Bass.
So there's like Dick's.
Yeah, there's Dick's.
Academy.
No.
There's like
no, I'm talking about the
Bass Pro.
Yeah, Bass Pro.
And then there's
like
Cabela's.
And then there's Cabela's, and then the uppity. Yes, indubitably, is Field and Stream. Those are the
fuck them guys.
Yeah, those are the guys that. Yes, indeed. Yes, are you planning on? They're walking around with fucking cardigan sweaters and shit with their waiters. Are you gonna go fly fishing, man? Do you shoot guns, motherfucker?
Sign up for the fox hunt.
Yeah.
This weekend.
So in other news right now, I guess apparently U.S. Coast Guard officials have approximately 18 tons of cocaine were intercepted in the international waters in the off the coast of South Central America. 18 tons.
Please tell me it was a Sherman that caught it. Does it mention the ship?
No.
Damn it.
No, I didn't see it. I mean, I didn't really look at it. But look at that. Fucking 18 tons. 18 tons of hookers and a blow just fucking right off the top. Right off the top.
They ruined somebody's fucking party.
You ain't lying.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's Charlie Sheen's annual or weekly consumption.
I was about to say that was probably his. Yeah, it was probably his 6 month supply or some shit like that. The hookers are probably in the next boat.
Probably.
They're still on their way.
They're still on their way.
They're not from that because they're keeping them for themselves.
Exactly. Cocaine. Woo, gonna get some of that cocaine. 18 tons. How much
cocaine can Charlie Sheen do?
Yeah, 18 tons, I guess. I don't know.
All of it?
Yeah.
Enough to kill 2.5 men?
Oh, you know what? When you guys' cameras are up, it seems to be working pretty good. There's I don't see no buffering issues going on.
Oh, buffering.
Oh, buffering. Oh, Gander Mountain. Yeah, Gander Mountain was too. What was going on? Wasn't Gander Mountain like out of business or it was just closing stores?
They're going out of business.
They've rebranded Gander Outdoors.
So they've downsized, is what you're saying.
They've downsized and rebranded, yes.
They're overpriced.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah, they are. And then their stores are shitty.
Oh, my God. I went to one in Michigan, and it was... I'd rather go to Dick's or Academy.
Academy, for you guys don't know, is a brand of sporting goods store.
It's like the Walmart of sporting goods stores.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you think so?
Gander Mountain would be like the Family Dollar of sporting goods stores.
Only not at the dollar prices.
No. They're at Dick's and Bass Pro Shop prices, but with the organization and cleanliness of a Family Dollar store.
Yeah, I busted into a Field and Stream one, and I was like, what the fuck? It was clean. Like, there was no... Again, it was like people who fucking... Like, Eddie Bauer motherfuckers go up in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have Ralph Lauren fucking waiters and shit and walk around with Christian Dior fucking flannels. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Where are all the guns at?
Gonna get dirty.
Yeah, exactly. Where are all the guns at? Oh, our firearms are over here in this location. Where's it at? I'm like, looking for a shotgun. Oh, what kind of shotgun you looking at? Here we have our Benelli and blah, blah, blah. And they start going off all these fucking Italian walnut fucking engraved motherfucking weapons. I'm like, do you have any lever action weapons? What did you say? No, we don't.
A Marlin 3030 maybe?
No, we don't carry those. No, you must be one of those. No, no need.
I have a Benelli Supernova with some teak furniture.
Oh, there you go, dude.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
What do you do? He can actually watch you now going in and doing your shit. That's a pretty good rig the way you got that up. So.
I have to turn my camera off here in a minute.
Okay, no worries. I mean, we like walking around a house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for tomorrow's show. Don't we have a guest? What's going on? We got to do some fucking house cleaning. Shit. You grabbed that sounded like vet flakes, didn't it? Were you pouring vet flakes, or were you adding some Jodios too? So.
Jodios.
Delicious.
Dependa
It
Crunch.
was my box of vet flakes.
So
now with a D214 in every box.
Exactly. And if you act now, you get the limited edition 511 marshmallows for kids. That's another thing too. Fucking surprise motherfuckers like that don't open up around these big shops. You know what I mean? You know all these tactical places that open up near installations, and I as a senior leader take great pleasure and glee in watching a Geardo walk into my formation while everyone's strack wearing their shit they're supposed to wear according to Warfighter SOP, and then you got that one guy that walks into formation and goes, "I was in group." Oh,
the
Geardo. Oh yeah, you were in group, dude. You're in a group that's doing fucking push-ups right now because you're not in fucking uniform. Bullshit, man. So tomorrow we got Daniel Daniel Aguirre, another round band lead singer. Another round is a rock band based in Oklahoma City. We'll perform original songs. Very high energy and enthusiasm is described as an exceptional, tight, unique sound between the impassioned vocals of Daniel Aguirre, the sound of drums of Trey Rollins, and the crushing guitars of Matt Hudson and Travis Scott. They've been performing in and around Oklahoma for years and have opened for national touring acts Three Doors Down, Saving Abel, Smile, Empty Soul, Saliva, Hurt, 12 Stones, and Edema. They're fucking good bands, too. So these guys must be pretty fucking good. I know we got some of their music we could play, too, right?
Yes, we did.
That's fucking awesome.
Mink's going to be playing it tomorrow on the show.
Fuck, Minx, you better fucking drop some shits there so we can all get a cut. This is some bullshit. Mom, can you give me that? I want some of them tunes, man, so we can just keep the connection open. I'll play all their fucking shit. But anywho, Friday. Oh wait, we got another. We don't have a guest for another week. Is that what's going on? So our next guest is until next Friday. Wow.
Pretty much. I mean, I get stuff that kind of comes in. I wouldn't say last minute, but
no, I hear you. We got a lot of irons in the fire right now of individual guests that are waiting for phone calls and stuff. So I guess we'll go ahead and do this next Friday, the 23rd of June. Author Leon Williams is the author of the book How I Became a Shammer and the Overweight, Unemployed, Uneducated Military Spouse. This dude I like already. After graduating from high school in 2001, God damn, I was already there. He went to the United Education Institute to obtain his pharmacy technician license. During the same time, he attended Los Angeles Trade Technical College to obtain his associate's degree. Leon then decided to either go to Whittier College, but dropped out a senior year. He met his wife in 2004 and decided to join the Army in 2006 as a way of taking care of her. After returning home from Iraq in 2008, Leon went back to college and obtained his bachelor's degree in 2011, his master's in 2014, and PhD in 2017. Damn. He is currently on active duty with 11 years and 2 months time in service. Damn, all that shit in less than fucking 11 years. Leon is currently in the Wounded Warrior Unit. Duty. Yeah, in active duty. And awaiting his date of exit due to his injuries while received on active duty. He's finished writing 3 books. Or he's finished 3 books and is currently designing a game called Shamopoly. So E4 Mafia, if you guys want to pay attention, the 23rd of June is time to mark your calendars. Because damn, dude, the sham of all sham is gonna fuck. I guess the dawn of of shamtasticisms is gonna come on board. Oh man,
the E4 Mafia dawn.
Yep. No, did you? Hey, who met the Flakes meme? Was that you? You did that, right?
That was me. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Cuff. That was Mike Golf.
You're welcome.
He was the one that produced the Netflix meme there. Yeah, dude, that's fucking.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, that's fucking cool as shit. So, damn, Minx is gonna have a kick-ass guest tomorrow, man. That boss is shaman. It's shamology and shit. What was that cuff? What was that? What was that for?
Didn't say anything.
You were like, I shut up. Damn, dude. But anyways, yep. So always, there's a show every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Every night, 20 to 2300. Stay tuned. You'll never know what you're gonna see. Actually, we've been doing some sound tests today, so everyone was laughing at the sound test that I was doing today for Facebook Live, and wondering what the hell that was. And oops. So that's pretty much what it was. It's me doing some sound tests and all that, and just seeing if we can get the gear to work. I guess there's some bad storms going on. Some in the southeast and the upper northwest. Really fucking bad shit. So, pretty crazy. So, in other news, I guess some Antifa chick stabbed a fucking police horse in the neck.
Yeah, in Philly or some shit, right?
Yeah, dude. She fucking. Her name is fucking. Dude, it looks like a dude. It looks like an ugly little German boy. Damn, dude. She looks like a dude. She looks like a little kid. Wait, this is a chick, right? Yeah. So, a Philadelphia member of Antifa, the anti-fascist protest group that caused a number of incidents across the country in its effort to resist, quote unquote, President Donald Trump, is in jail after, she's a chick, after she allegedly attacked and stabbed a police horse. Well, if you're not allegedly, if you actually do the deed, right? I mean, there's no allegedly about it. Allegedly means what? That means that it was probably could have happened, and you have to, you're proven innocent until guilty, right? Well, then if the horse was stabbed, then obviously she fucking did it. She's now in jail after the horse named Samson and his human partner were part of a small group of Pennsylvania state troopers, mounted police, performing crowd control at March Against Sharia. Lisa Simon is an Antifa counter-protester and reportedly attacked the horse with a flagpole that had a nail driven in one end in an effort to get the horse to run, causing chaos in the crowd. Simon stabbed the horse in the neck with the weapon, but the horse was able to keep its composure and fuck her up. I guess it knocked her down.
Nice.
That's awesome.
The horse fucking goes, "Oh, I want to truck your ass." She's now facing a host of charges, include aggravated assault, illegally taunting a police animal, prohibited weapons, offensive weapons, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and obstruction of administrative law. And she was arraigned and currently being held on a $100,000 bill. Yeah, let me get this fucking shit with this Antifa shit. I don't really get this whole fucking thing about the this whole fucking drama about that stuff. I don't understand what is it trying to prove or what is it trying to get at. I don't understand.
Because violence has never changed anybody's opinion ever. So Antifa is kind of pointless.
Well, I mean, what people don't realize is that I, as a future business owner, because when I get out, I hope to have my own business and be an entrepreneur, and
in Colorado.
Yes. God, I need to stop talking to you about shit, man, because you fucking reeling my Persec. Anyways, yes.
That's a fucking guess.
You're close. You're good.
So how do you do aquaponics?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I always, like to hear what fucking Mike Golf's got to say. But yeah, I don't mind. I wouldn't, I'm going to be an entrepreneur myself, and I'm going to get involved in business. Reassimilate myself into the civilian community and society, so that way I can provide a service as a veteran, so that way I can, assist those in need to handle PTSD, whatever. I'm growing some shit. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I'm going to grow some shit. So all these individuals are doing is providing me a dossier of motherfuckers that I'm not going to fucking hire. That's all you're doing. What you're doing is when you fuck up and do shit like this, you're gonna show me you're gonna show me your stuff there. Awesome. Hate. But what it does is that, like everyone having the I guess they had some they had a couple of walkouts during some graduations at Ivy League schools. Harvard, Notre Dame, or something like that. They had like half the class get up and walk out because of whatever illegal alien blah 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 laws that are they're protesting, of course, or whatever, and they walk the fuck out. I, as a business owner, would have freeze frame every single image of those individuals acting like that, So then when I am hiring somebody and they said, oh, you graduated Notre Dame. Yes, and I can provide you this. I could be involved in business development like Matrix, whatever, Final Solutions fucking company. And here's my resume. Oh, okay, there's your, whoa, wait a minute. Weren't you the one that fucking stabbed a horse in the neck with a goddamn little fucking pole there and shit? No.
Have you ever been a member of Antifa?
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm a goddamn war hero.
If the answer is yes, my answer is no.
Yeah.
So here's what's interesting about this. And this should tell you everything you need to know about the group. So this on the South Jersey Antifa Facebook page, the group writes the first 2 words, a comrade. That should tell you everything you need to know about this group.
Bingo. Straight up. A comrade. Now, I'm not up on the comradeology, but that kind of means like it's socialism or socialistic like or socialist type. I don't think anybody knows what fucking the words. I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start burning shit of them that they fucking like a Che Guevara book or something. A picture of Che Guevara. I'm gonna burn it in front of them. See what the fuck they do.
Well, it's not like you're burning copies of the Quran or anything.
I'd burn that too.
They'll probably stab you in the neck with a nail.
Yeah, exactly. And burn fucking hijabs or some shit. You know, just do some crazy shit like that. Well, the thing was, what strikes me is that this was done in an anti-Sharia. People are like fucking getting mad for protesting against Sharia. Hey, fuck you. This is not the land of the crescent, motherfucker. This is a morgue. Morgue.
And the thing about that is there were Muslims in that crowd.
In the Antifa crowd.
No. In the anti-Sharia.
In the anti-Sharia crowd, yeah, because they escaped.
Some of those Muslims came over here to escape
Bingo.
Sharia fucking law.
Exactly. Hey, how come? I gotta. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not an Islamophobe, homophobe, whatever phobe you think I am. I'm not. I actually have several family members, and I have friends that cross all over into those types of mixed ideologies and races. And I even asked a friend of mine who was part of that of that culture and said, "Hey, dude, are you fucking? You're a real reason why." I said, "Bro, because you can come over here and you can get laid. You can come over here and you have a fucking business. You have money. You get a fucking car, and I own a fucking this and this and this, and I'm cool, and I can own 5 fucking cars. I can have a nice house. I can get divorced like nobody fucking business. I'm like you, Ice. I want to get as many wives as I fucking can, and I won't get in fucking trouble about it. I won't get in trouble." They have people, and when he was telling me where he's from, they have people that mind his family. Like, some bitch will go and fucking complain. I think he's sleeping out of marriage, or I think he's out of wedlock, blah, blah, blah. They have people from whatever of Vice and whatever to come over, and they tell him, "You're not a good Muslim, dude, because you didn't fucking do this, and this. And he's not being a good Muslim because he looks at porn. What the fuck, dude? He came here to look at porn.
It's like all of Afghanistan and Iraq after we invaded.
Yeah,
the fuck is the internet for then?
I was about to say, dude, that's actually, when I was in Iraq, I had an Iraqi friend that said he wanted to bring the first fucking Hooters to Baghdad. And I was like, dude, you know what? That is a good fucking idea. Could you imagine Hooters in Baghdad?
The biggest issue we had with the guys outside of our cop were the drunks.
Yeah. Because they
were drinking American whiskey. They were drinking Jack fucking Daniels.
And you know how they got them? Is because the guys that were fucking... And I thought, there's no fucking way that the military is doing this shit. What they were doing is that they were stealing motherfucking shit from the embassies that were coming across their boats. And so as soon as they went to the fucking port in northern Iraq and Diyarbakir, Turkey, and also the shit... They got all the fucking supply trans from the State Department and the airport duty-free facilities there that Baghdad was trying to stand up. So yeah, these motherfuckers, like you said, motherfuckers running around fucking, I'm like, dude, you're fucking drunk. Drunk driving motherfuckers like crazy, dude. Bad enough they couldn't drive as it is, but this one guy said, I'm going to open a fucking Hooters once this shit dies down. So could you imagine like a Kurdish chick being a Hooters girl? Or, some of them Arab chicks there? Dude, man. Dude! Oh yeah, exactly.
Take the burqa off, baby. Take the burqa off.
So you're talking about guys getting drunk. Here's a quick story about my time with.
Go for it.
You that shall not be named in an unknown location.
Of course, undisclosed.
So no shit. So a troop gets into a tick, and they cannot find the guys. So they roll down to two guys are sitting in the street who are apparently drinking alcohol. So they bring them back to me and my buddy. We do our we talk to them a little bit, and they sit there and explain to us that no, we were sitting there drinking our stuff, and we watched the Americans shoot at some guys, and then they came in and arrested us.
Yeah, exactly, because you fit the profile.
It's like,
you can't arrest me. I'm too drunk to get in a gunfight.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah. So we let them sleep it off and let them go the next day.
Yeah, you can't really argue that, especially with a Muslim.
Yeah, exactly. Well, dude, yeah. Well, they actually, they're not going to tell you the whole truth. They're just not going to tell you everything. You know what I mean? They're not lying to you. They're just not going to tell you everything.
You can't even argue with that.
They can't. What are you doing, man? Is that you, dude? Was that? Are you like getting fucking? Are you popping popcorn now?
What?
I think that's my golf.
That's my golf, man. What are you doing, dude? We heard all that. We're we heard. Yeah, we're hearing that. We're hearing that. We're hearing that.
I don't know. I think I'm having connectivity issues.
Think. Fuck. There we go. Anyways. So, of course, Antifa disputes that Simon did anything wrong and is urging the comrades, of course, in arms to rally her defense. On their Facebook page, a comrade, like you said, arrested was to demonstrate the anti-Muslim rally. It wasn't anti-Muslim, it was anti-Sharia, so get it fucking right. And the charges are entirely fabricated and do not reflect what actually happened during the incident. Their statement says, going on to describe Simon as a political prisoner. Wow, man. Sounds like all like overthrow talk and shit. I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
That's straight up political. You don't fucking sit there and say overthrowing the fucking government and shit, and then say, oh, she's a political prisoner. They will also say they will continue to abide by the values of their movement. I didn't know they have fucking values. Anti-corporationism, which apparently doesn't include not posting on a heavily corporate social media network. Oh, man. Which is kind of true, right? They're all fucking against the national, World Trade Organization and capitalism and all that. And they're fucking protesting and shit with their fucking phones made in China, which is a fucking Apple.
Oh, yeah, because they're so great on the human rights front.
Well, I'm just saying that's part of that's kind of like a double standard and shit of them talking about being the well, we don't like capitalism. Okay, well then let's talk about some of the places that you think they're capitalists. We're gonna take away your fucking phone. We're gonna deactivate your Facebook account because those are the values, right? That they hold. No, we're not gonna call those people.
And stop using public roads.
Stop using public roads. Because some of those roads have been actually maintained by private contractors and stuff too. So it's all privatization. Excuse me. So, no, I'm not going to cover that. God, really? You guys are some weirdos, man.
It's not me.
No, it's just...
Not me.
It's just people ask me if I want to post something. And, Mom, I'm going to go ahead and just talk about it and then let the person call if they want to.
Okay.
So, go ahead and tell me what happened, because this does have to do with the military. And so, this does have to do with the Army. And so, tell us what happened and explain to us what you discussed, and hopefully that individual, like I said, you could call if they want 415-889-8367 to see what we're about ready to talk to you about, because it's gonna be fucking hilarious. So
okay, so earlier today I was out doing some errands, and a friend of mine, she messaged me, and typically here, and this when she messaged me, she just was like, oh, I'm waiting for your witty, comebacks and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So then she sends me a screenshot. She's like, you haven't seen this today. And I was like, no, I'm kind of out shopping. And then she sends me the screenshot. It's not even because here in El Paso or Fort Bliss, some of these wives will say shit, they'll bitch about how the Army doesn't give them an adequate house for $1,300, and how somebody lower ranking than them has a nicer house, but they have like, more fuck trophies. So, she sends me a screenshot, and it says, this is what it says. All right, ladies, I need some help. Can anyone tell me how much my soon-to-be ex-husband should be giving me? We've been separated for months, and our divorce is taking forever, but I think he's given me less than he should be. He's an E5. Thanks in advance. And I first saw it, I'm like, okay, does she have kids? You know what I mean? Like, maybe she's talking about child support. And I was like, and then she sent me another screenshot, and of course it says a divorce with no kids takes 60 days. And I'm guessing this is in Kentucky. This is like everything this is happening is at Fort Campbell. And this chick replies back, we haven't agreed to anything. My lawyer was a piece of shit, to put it nicely, and no kids. I thought it was more around $800, but maybe I heard wrong. And all I could think about, you don't get shit. So this woman is bitching because her E5 of a husband, they're divorcing, and he's not getting like enough. And I told my friend, I was like, can you just tell her, just get a job? And she's like, well, apparently she has one. And I'm just like, well, then don't get fucking divorced if you want the money. You know what I mean?
So
take dependent BAH and go away.
Yeah, well, not only that, nope. AR 608-99 covers specifically some type of prorated and established amounts of BAH, BEH2 type 2, and also, of course, what type of level of support you can provide somebody with no kids. No kids, no kids, no kids.
I'm familiar with that one because my first wife, called my chain of command and cited that fucking regulation.
Okay, but remember now, I just said there's a prorated amount. A prorated amount. It's not immediately I get their BAH. It's not the end-all fucking be-all to everything. First off, she's probably the reason why that divorce isn't happening is because she's fucking not liking what she's hearing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not the lawyer. It's her.
Yeah, exactly. And so when she gets that information and someone tells her that she can't fucking get it or she can't get this amount of money, then she's going to get fucking butthurt. So, whatever, tough shit. So, AR 608-99 specifically. For what you don't know what that is actually the obligatory amount of support that you're supposed to provide somebody that you're legally separated to or pending a divorce. Now, mind you, it is not the Army's policy. It is because the Army, believe it or not, contrary to dependent belief, is not a goddamn social welfare program that everyone seems to think it is, and it's not. So it is specific in the regulation, and there's even a step-by-step Matt Damon fucking method of no, I'm serious. That will explain specifically what the regulation, what that individual, what that soldier needs to do for whatever. Now, before you fucking do that, there are actually is like, for instance, regardless of the separation, the soldiers are required to, manage their own personal affairs and consistent with the Army core values, meaning, fix your own fucking shit. The Army expects you to have some level of initiative to do this stuff, to handle your business, and that is to include maintaining, a responsible contact with your family members and the needs, so that way there's no, there's no issue for the Army. So basically, keep your business at fucking home is basically what it is. Conducting themselves in an honorable manner regarding to the parental and spousal commitments, and then, of course, providing adequate financial support, complying with any court orders or written financial agreements. Simple.
See, and the other thing is, too, is depending on the state, there are states that don't recognize alimony. I don't know if she's getting it in Tennessee or Kentucky.
See, and here's the thing.
I believe Kentucky does, but like Texas here, you don't get fucking alimony.
You don't get fucking alimony, but the fact is that they're separated and she's fighting it back, and she's just there, and they have no fucking kids. Better hope that dude doesn't fuck her and get her pregnant, because that's what's gonna fucking happen. So, say for instance, everyone talks about, well, ICE, when do we get to see this brand new, this lovely regulation? Well, the support becomes effective the date the couple becomes separated and goes into effect when there is no oral or written agreement or court order addressing their support. So once either party expresses dissatisfaction with the arrangement and the oral agreement will no longer be enforced, then immediately everything is under the fucking reg. I'm not saying that, I wrote the reg, but there is an ice clause in there that was probably taken into consideration. Because the guy,
it's probably the same Mike Golf clause.
Yeah, well, no, there's the ice clause, and then to see subparagraph Mike Golf clause 2. So the amount is determined obviously if there's a written agreement or whatever, or a court order addressing financial support. The regulation says specifically that the soldier is required to pay a prorated share, well, like I just said, of BAH on the amount. This amount is the basic it's BAH without consideration of the geographic location. Now, and it's also in support of the specific number of family members is what they take into account. So, for instance, you just have that one person, that one dependa, or what one family member, then that family member is going to be included with that specific prorated share. So it's real easy. This is where math begins, girls. So this, or guys, because in case you're same sex.
Dude.
No, hang on. This is Sarge time, dude.
Shithouse lawyer shit.
No, I'm reading it fucking out of the reg, Doc. So anyways, does your dick touch your ass? I'm just giving you a fucking example. So
this is governed by civilian.
No, we're talking about we're talking about if there is no oral or written agreement or court order done. This is what the regulation the Army says.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah,
that's
so
the bare minimum.
Yes, correct. The bare minimum, exactly that. So to give you an example, if a Speedy 4 has a fucking child from a previous marriage and living with the other biological parent and still has to support his current spouse, the formula will be as follows. The prorated share minus 212, of course, there's some math involved, and that individual, as what you think is going to get for BAH, which is $700, it's actually going to be a whopping $366. So I'm not going to do fucking beer math up here and tell you what this bitch is supposed to get, but the point being is that BAH charts are fucking updated every fucking year, and just like BAH amounts, the BAH2 charts often rise to adjust for inflation. So if the soldier gets promoted, then of course he has to increase the support with the new rank. So again, this is without a fucking oral agreement, and this is with a written agreement, and this is not without a fucking court order. Once a court order is into fucking play, then that's it. Now the lawyer
supersedes anything that the Army says. And it's usually going to be more than the Army minimum too.
Exactly that, and that's what the court order is going to say. The court order is not going to care because the state, depending what state it is, has its own prorated share of one type of income. I do know in several states that I've been divorced with, because I've been divorced in several of the fucking states in the union, they have what they call like a minimum wage thing. If your wife does not fucking work, then they're going to say immediately that she could go out and get a goddamn
euthanized.
Yeah. If she doesn't work, then there's going to be a prorated share of a minimum wage employment. So whatever the minimum wage is, that's what she makes annually, then that's what the take up. So that way the husband or the husband to be exed is going to be a out of his ass on fucking money because this bitch doesn't want to fucking work. So states are now starting to get that. And of course, if you get the amount of, like say for instance, you get a lawyer that is all about male parental rights if they have kids, and of course we're talking about a case with no kids, then of course then that will get played in as well. But
did it start breaking up when I put the video on? Sorry.
No, it's not. Somebody was adjusting some shit. It sounded like you were adjusting some stuff on your end.
So somebody's adjusting their foreskin.
Somebody's plug is fucking adjusting. And for some reason, since you guys have been on camera, I mean, they're not going to put your faces on the tube, but since you guys have been on camera, we've actually had some pretty good reception. So everyone's talking about what exceptions or rules may apply under AR 608-99, and that is it only kicks in when there's no oral or written or court agreement. So this chick
anal.
Depends. Depends on
or is it too late for anal?
Well, that's what I'm saying. At that point, that's when you're fucking, whatever. Now, guys, if you're caught on this fucking N2, the commander is only responsible for enforcing AR 608-99. So the commander cannot order you to pay any more past due amounts, but he can order you to pay once he or she is aware of the valid support obligation. So if you don't tell your commander, and this is an ice tip as a first sergeant, if you don't tell your fucking commander or me as your first sergeant, and I find out, hey dude, you're fucking not living with your old lady, you're separated, and I found out today, 15 June, that's when it kicks in. Not how long you've been separated. Oh, we've been separated for 12 months. Well, then you got to pay. Nope, no such thing as a fucking payback. That's what the regulation says specifically. Now, of course, if you fucking do it, then I'll counsel your ass and fucking give you a memorandum or fucking bar to re-enlist. I've never carried anybody fully on AR 608-99 when it came to Article 15s or something like that, because generally once I come to find out that there's two sides to the story, and this is male and female, of the individuals not paying. So there goes your answer. A bitch ain't entitled to shit. There, how about that?
Whatever, dude. It's fucking Jerry Springer shit, if you ask me.
Well, that's what it is.
By that I mean, like you said it yourself, dude. Two sides to the story. Whenever people are getting divorced, whoever the fucking other person is the fucking antichrist based on the fucking shit that they, whether it's the woman or the man.
Well, whoever basically whoever reports the bad person first.
True story. Both of my ex-wives are the Antichrist. I swear to God. That's why I divorced them.
Man. Now, everyone talks about, is there dual payment?
Vagina's the devil.
Meat sockets can be pretty dangerous.
My mama said.
My mama said that meat sockets are dangerous. So, it's not concurrent. So once the court order is in effect, then it's now done by the court order. If you are required to pay, like, because I know shit, I had a fucking ex-wife that was pissed off and all this other shit and demanded this and demanded that, and okay, you want to do this, then fine. You want to go through the AR 608-99 because of course you had, the global dependent network was a little bit more stronger back in the day.
That's crazy, dude.
No, it worked. And so she tried. So $150.
Strings and cup phones versus the fruits of technology.
Exactly. So what ended up happening is that the commander said, "Okay, ICE, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to order that you're gonna have to pay fucking in accordance at AR 608-99." So he was like a fucking no shit an engineer, like an engineer and a combat engineer graduate and all that stuff. He went to whatever. So he's like really fucking smart with math. So the first sergeant's like, okay, well, ICE, you need to pay this shit. So he walks over to the fucking commander's favorite easel. He has an easel up there because, commanders like to have rendezvous with Destiny and talk about their big master plan. And so he writes it right down. He's like, okay, ICE, here's what you need to pay. How much money do you make? Blah, blah, blah. Let's print out your LES. Let's look at your LES, blah, blah, blah. So they do the fucking math, and he circles $152.17. That's all you need to pay every month. I'm like, really? That's all you need to fucking pay? That's all you need to pay.
Let's start you a Roth retirement.
And that's exactly what my first sergeant wanted to do. My first sergeant, do you invest? Because it appears like this right here in events like these. And don't get me wrong, I took that advice. So when I had my subsequent divorces, I was able to fucking cash out and able to, do it. So I digress. However,
dude, that's fucking. We had some pretty fucking serious professional Jews join up around the 2008 time period, when all the fucking during the Exodus #2 or the crash of Wall Street.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Great Recession bullshit.
Fucking kids, all these fucking scumbag fucking investment brokers rolling up in the infantry, like. You got I got a kid who's a fucking private. Who's like fucking like late 30s, right? He's old as fuck. He's got like some masters, like MBA and shit. He rolls in. This dude's got fucking problems. I'm like a 20-year-old fucking team leader at the time, right? He's like, well, I have a fucking somebody. Any long story short, dude fucking framed somebody else stealing his own identity, and then like ended up getting some kind of insurance. Basically, ended up like end state is that his house was paid for in the end. Somebody's foreskin needs some lotion, man.
I can imagine ICE with a dry erase board in his office going, I can afford to get married this many more times.
You damn right. You damn right. That's the way you need to do it. You need to plan your life accordingly because you never know. Them bitches be digging for gold, man. And, if you're fucking... I know. They fucking dig, and they dig hard. And they'll try to come out, and all it takes is one member of the global dependent network to fucking try to dime some shit out. Well, you know that this, and this. When it comes to custody, we're going back to what I was saying about the concurrent receipt. There is no such thing as concurrent receipt. So once you are officially dissolution from your marriage and the marriage is terminated and you have divorce papers, you now have to follow what the court says. Then that's when the regulation is ended. That's when the regulation no longer is in effect, and you have to pay for the court order thing. Which what I loved about it was because I had platoon sergeants that would come into my office and were freaking the fuck out, thinking, their wives were scaring, their ex-wives were scaring. Well, you need to do this, you need that. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about, dude? You just got divorced. Well, she's saying I need this, I need to do that. I'm like, dude, cut the fucking allotment off. Let me show. Go to fucking, because now you can do it online. You can start and stop allotments online now. Cut the fucking allotment off, and then show me that.
They react so violently when you cut those allotments.
Oh man, you'd be surprised. Dude, that's the most awesome bartering chip is when you cut off fucking Dependicare. The dependent
BAH revoked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. All of a sudden now they want to say, hey, let's do this because I want to do that.
They don't realize what the fucking TRICARE is.
No, well they do when they're fucking eating fucking ramen and shit, and there's something wrong with their fucking blood.
Sucking dick for that crank instead of getting the fucking sweet allotment.
Exactly. They were so used to that allotment, and then they're like wondering, what the hell was the support for? Is it for you? Is it for the fucking kid? Or if you're fucking single and you had no kids, I think I broke the Texas land speed record of a divorce.
Well,
for
yeah,
fucking.
If you're single and if you don't have any kids, then don't marry a fucking handicap that you gotta fucking pay retard fees on.
That's what.
That's like
Oh my god.
That's like
autism.
That's like the Joe version of getting married to analogous to their buying that fucking Raptor truck.
Oh yeah.
The guy threw in a full tank of gas type of shit.
Yeah, and then we finance E1 and up type shit.
And the man who put this rubber fist in my anus is a homosexual.
Are you serious?
Oh man, all they do is they want more, man. And you're right, Casey. Oh, they come in all fucking genders. So again,
yeah, dude,
they come in all genders.
Becoming really important when they get a bad bowl of Jodios.
Yeah, exactly. All of a sudden, yeah. No, all of a sudden, well, no, when you're separated, nobody gives a fuck until you do something. Then all of a sudden, you're the fucking dick. And because then the old lady will go to the fucking commander and I was fucking looking around and he was doing this and he was doing that. Well, did you fucking leave him or fucking like that for his best friend or some shit?
Didn't one of the mechanics shoot the other mechanic?
Exactly.
You were banging.
Yeah, exactly. And then you were using his POV. Yeah, he'd shoot you too.
Yeah. You let the dude who was banging you drive your POV that your husband bought for you to work where they work together.
Insult to injury, and then you wonder why I'm fucking salty.
But again, WTF Nation, don't forget, unless it's there's only one thing that can make you do something when it comes like that, when it comes to your pay. And that is no shit a fucking court order. So once the divorce is final, AR 608-99 is no longer in effect. It's done. Now it's fucking straight up. You're just paying whatever the court says you have to pay if you have a kid or whatever. Because like you said, Mom, some states don't have alimony. So anything else?
Yeah, don't get kids.
Yeah. So but some of it doesn't matter. Some of it, again, it's all court. There are people who are fucking.
It's a hard lesson to learn, dude.
It is.
When you're young, you just want to stick your dick into everything.
Everything, bro. You just want to like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, cool. Like, oh, I love you. I love you too.
Man, vasectomies are reversible, guys. For those of you youngins out there. Yeah.
They're actually talking about.
Then all you're worried about is fucking like AIDS and CrossFit.
You're gonna die of something anyways. But point being is that remember, kids, the Army cannot do anything to you. They could recommend or something like that when it comes to some type of payment, unless obviously it's a support payment one under 608-99. Once you are divorced, everything after that, the Army can't fucking touch you for shit. If you want to fucking deal with it or you want the money fucking raised up, I know shit had an ex talk to my fucking commander demanding that I increase my fucking child support for whatever the fuck it was. And I'm like, he's like, why the fuck are you calling me?
You need to talk to a lawyer or a judge.
That's exactly what he said. He's like, well,
file a court motion.
Yeah, file a motion to fucking whatever. The Army at that point is hands off, and they should be hands off. Because I guarantee it, there's some people out there who give out poor fucking marriage advice. And some of my peers get mad at me when I tell them to mind your fucking business because you don't know what the fuck's going on. It's better for you to.
Yeah, dude. Even a company commander, that's a fucking captain. All right.
Yeah, a captain.
I don't know, like how old is the fucking captain? And generally, let's put a time.
Oh, not even 30 years old, man. They're not even fucking 30 years old and been in the Army for like not even 6 years.
It's a kid.
It's a kid, exactly. Oh no, trust me, I know.
He just wants to fucking. He gets pressured by the fucking. He's probably scared of the vagina too. That's why he ran away from college, where they had all the pussy, to join the army.
He thinks that sex is what you see in the porn movies.
Well, that's what college told him.
With the underwears, that's like the fucking parachutes, The fucking
Jumpers
whales,
hit
man.
Jumpers hit it, exactly. Operation
Hey, man,
Dumbo Drop.
No shame.
No shame, there isn't. But my point being is, what are you talking about, Casey? Whatever. Casey in the Facebook live chats. We don't have alimony. We have maintenance. Man, shut the fuck up. Whatever. There's no such thing as fucking alimony. I don't want to fucking hear that shit. Maintenance.
Whatever you call it. Maintenance is where you like fucking go to get your nails done and shit.
That's not fucking maintenance. It's called you're a grown fucking adult and get your own fucking job and get the fuck out and go be productive. That's it. It's maintenance.
Yeah,
I disagree, Casey. Shut up.
Quit depending on a fucking man or a woman to support you. Be independent.
Dude, somebody's crackling again. Who's crackling? Is that
not me, dude?
I've been on mute.
My shit is good. I even fucking didn't go to Starbucks today.
I can tell, man.
Bitches are getting fucking rowdy, man.
Dude, they were fucking going crazy, man. They're fucking. I'm about to say they were laughing and giggling in your ear. I can just imagine you were probably turning real slow, getting the ass. Maintenance, my ass.
No, I went to their fucking public place, and I'm sitting there cursing and fucking talking all sorts of vulgar nonsense around paying customers.
I can just imagine. They're probably wondering who the hell you were talking to.
Like, I don't give a fuck, and I'm getting all these like dirty looks and shit, and then a couple of them are just like, doing the fucking thing.
Starbucks.
I mean, they could. I'd come back. Whatever.
Bring Antifa with you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Casey. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying that's what they call it here in the state. In your state? Okay, got it. All right. I was about to say. I was about ready to fucking jump your shit. Fucking maintenance. You don't need no fucking maintenance.
It's a sensitive subject for ICE.
It is.
Gonna fucking trigger him. Give him his fucking PTSD.
Yep. I'm a combat vet.
I'm fucking psycho.
I'm psycho. I'm a combat vet. I'm a combat.
Oh yeah, dude. I just watched that yesterday, man. I've been off the interwebs for a fucking week-ish. I just watched that shit, man. I would fucking put my dick so far down that dude's fucking throat just for fucking doing that.
Which
man.
one?
It's not gay. It's just establishing dominance.
You're establishing which one? Which one are we talking about, dude?
I'd be like, come here, combat vet.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Does your dick touch your ass?
Oh man. Hey, Greg, if you don't mind me asking, how many times you been married?
Too many.
No, gotcha.
Once. Come on, dude. He's fucking.
He's
first of all per sec. Second of all.
He's
a fucking.
Well, it's not per sec for me to talk about my multiple marriages.
So it's 3.
Dude.
I'm a great cloud.
Wow.
That's a tasty bit of fucking.
That's a
right
I
there,
love you, man. See, you're catching up to ice. That's what I'm talking about. You'll be up to 8 in no time.
This is it afterwards.
Wow.
His wife is listening. You're gonna get him his fucking balls cut
He's
off.
gonna get in trouble.
He's like, I wasn't even fucking agreeing with him. You can't fucking do radio with ice anymore.
Fuck you! You can't do this shit anymore. What is this sergeant's time, anyways?
Who are these sergeants?
Oh, she knows what it is. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I know.
CO knows exactly.
No. I'm fucking with you, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not like fucking with you, but I'm just making light. It's just banter, bro.
Yeah, it's just team room banter, man. So
I don't know what the fuck this noise is, man.
I think it's
honestly it didn't start until you came on.
No.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
No, it started before that.
It started before that. It's Gray Cloud. I mean, it's Mike Golf.
No, it is not.
It's not. No, because every time it is. Because every time I see you, every time I see that noise, I look at you and your photo. You're sitting there smiling and gleaming with a bright.
You're moving.
He's like his fucking arm is doing this.
God. See, that's why everybody wants to be a guest on here because I don't flash per sec around here. So the names of the police officers, the Capitol police officers that busted caps on that fat dude that died for shooting up that congressional baseball. David Bailey and Crystal Griner, Capitol Police heroes. So hey, WTF Nation, high five, Ice Loves MPs, and U.S. Army WTF Moments. Congrats on busting caps on that motherfucker. The two police officers' quick thinking instinct to confront and shoot at the gunman was credited with preventing a potential bloodbath of many of the nation's political elite, senators and congressmen, their staffers, and they had all gathered along with children to practice baseball for an eventual game that's happening today. Had they not been there, there would have been a massacre, said Senator Rand Paul. And as we've seen in other tragedies, officers run towards the danger while other people are running away. That's their job, and of course they did it very well, and we have seen in so many tragedies, good counters bad. Griner and Bailey rushed him despite their own wounds. Oh yeah, this guy was shooting at these cops while he was running up to them. So there were some that's some baller ass shit. You're taking hits from an SKS and you're fucking still running up to the dude, shooting and running up to him.
I don't think anybody is ever going to assault WTF Nation Radio with a firearm.
No, never.
That was what just went down.
Yeah,
not with what just went down. No.
Yeah. No, exactly. No way. Nope. Ever. Well, that one video you guys showed of the guy walking to the radio station, he got on a dirt bike and was rolling around. He's like, "Where's the boss's office?" And he rides the dirt bike in the fucking boss's office and does a donut in it and then goes into the studio. I'd have shot that motherfucker off the bike, dude. Don't fucking come into my studio like this shit. Anyways, so Griner and Bailey rushed him despite their own wounds, which added to that third heroic officer, Henry Cabrera, who was also at the scene and shot the gunman behind a dugout because he was the one that was taking rounds too. That's pretty badass. Bailey, Representative Mike Bishop, representative from Michigan, told CBS Evening News and the anchor Scott Paley that Griner and Bailey rushed onto the field as the congressman and staffers fled. The problem is that he got the rifle and they've got handguns, and it's not a fair fight. Well, no shit, dude.
Yeah, it is. If you're fucking in shape and you run,
exactly.
You can run, you can do anything.
Yep.
You fucking shoot, move,
and communicate.
I'm up, they see me, I'm down. I'm up. They see me, I'm down.
Yep.
Jeez, man.
So, of course, everybody knows
the only way to stop these shootings is to fight back.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be fucking sheep, man.
That'll make fuckers in the future think twice before they walk onto a baseball field with an SKS. Holy shit! If they'd have come out on a baseball field with WTF Nation Radio and seen what we just saw, fuck no.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah, gun porn with WTF Nation Radio.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
SKS has got what? Fucking 3 fucking rounds in the magazine.
I know he had an extended one. He had the clip extender on the bottom.
10
in the clip.
10. Okay. So 10.
No, but he had a clip
That's
extender.
Already a fucking like half as many as any fucking normal Glock.
Unless you're in California.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about that fucking hellhole. Sorry, anybody that is there that's fucking reasonable knows that it's fucking retarded.
That's why I left.
Northern Virginia, yeah, it is retarded. So if everybody,
no, California.
That too.
According to the Virginia governor, there's 93 million Americans shot a day by gun violence.
That's right.
We're all gonna be dead by now.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yep. Mike Golf, dude, you're like totally crackling, man. Don't move your head. Don't move. Whatever you do when you move something, are you fucking playing with yourself or some shit, man, that we can't see? Because
No, it's not.
See, it stopped.
Mic, dude.
No, so I'm saying I think it's a connector on the mic. So, anyways, fucking this shitbird the shooter walked up and asked whether Republicans or Democrats were playing, and then once he learned that Republicans were on the field, that's when he went out and fucking opened fire, indiscriminately shooting multiple people and sending people scrambling for their lives, and that's when Griner, Bailey, and Cabrera sprang into action. So, dude, man, this guy's from fucking supporting North Carolina. He's from North Carolina. Holy shit. And Griner's from, where's she from? I think she's from Texas. Damn. Look, that's what I'm talking about. Represent. That's what I'm talking about, dude. So good on you guys for busting caps and taking that fat fucker down. And you know what? Again, you guys definitely saved a lot of lives, and I hope you recover pretty quick. That is fucking crazy. That is fucking unreal. I can't fucking believe that shit. So
yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. And in other news, Mattis.
Oh, like
Mad Dog
news on
Mattis.
Mattis.
Mad Dog Mattis. Mad Dog Mattis, the father of Eminem. Did you see that picture where they showed him as a captain or something like that, or lieutenant colonel? And
it's uncanny how much they look alike.
yeah,
It's awesome.
it is funny as shit that he looks like Eminem. So maybe he stopped by was it Michigan or something like that? Where he's from, Michigan or something like that, or Chicago or whatever. Mattis is going to send, well, not Mattis, but he's telling soldiers, he needs to tell commanders that need to send 4,000 troops to Afghanistan as early as next week. Lord. When are we going to get...
Send me.
When are we going to fucking stop going there, man? I think we just stop. That's it. We're done. That's it. We look, we had our fucking chance. Had our chance to go up in there and do some shit, and here it is 15, fuck, dude. 15, 16 years later, 16, and we're still fucking there. That movie fucking War Machine with Brad Pitt is fucking hilarious as fuck. The parallels to that shit is uncanny.
I'm going to watch that tonight after the show.
Talking about fucking General McChrystal and what he had to deal with in Afghanistan as the commander of forces in Afghanistan. If you're taking it, I think what it is everyone's like, oh, he's making fun of him. They're making him seem like he's a blundering idiot. I kind of look at it different. I've seen McChrystal as the guy who had to deal with so much crap that he's kind of like, well, okay, whatever. I guess I got to fucking deal with this shit. That's what I've taken out of this fucking out of this film. So watch War Machine.
Kind of like Pentagon Wars.
Yeah.
When they came up with the breastplate.
Yeah. Like that one scene. Well, why don't you guys want fucking? How come you guys aren't growing cotton here? And the Afghan looks at him and was like, well, because if we grow cotton here, then the American government will stop paying subsidies to American farmers. So instead, we grow opium and grow your heroin. He goes, oh, okay. Well, what can you do? He's a fucking 4-star general. These guys aren't meant to deal with it. They're not there to fucking nation build. And that is definitely fucking nation building. Now, granted, we've been able to provide some paths and roadways and highways to Afghanistan that they've not seen in, I don't know, a few decades after the Russians or after the Soviets pulled out when they invaded. So he's talking about 4,000 as early as next week. Early as fucking next, just one day after D. Treasy.
I volunteer as tribute.
As D. Treasy determined to the troop levels of the war. The new deployment will bring a number of American troops in the country to over 14,000 and also the largest deployment of military might by the president since he took office in January. Most
So the one I read on that article is that, or an article related to that, is that Trump basically took the reins off the force cap
Yes.
that the Obama administration put in,
Yep.
and basically he's leaving it up to Mattis to make shit happen.
Correct. And Mattis, I think was probably going, it's about fucking time, and this is what I need. I think he's kind of like bringing the old school back. You know what I mean? He's kind of bringing some of the stuff that he probably wish he could have done when he was, commanding forces back there too.
Scorched earth, what?
Yeah, I was about to say scorched earth. Exactly. Most of the forces deployed across the country will focus on the usual advise and assist functions that have become more staple of current training missions in Iraq and Syria. I don't like that shit, dude. I'm not cool with the advise and assist stuff anymore.
No, we need a advise and assist has run its course, and obviously it didn't do fucking shit to help them stand up their own militaries.
No.
We need to take the reins off the fucking 11 Bravos and 19 series and let them fuckers just go to town.
Bingo. Exactly.
Let them fucking roll through. Let them fucking light them up.
Hey, we're gonna
World's biggest tank range right there.
Exactly. Well, not only that, but you can just say straight up, "Hey, guys, the ROE that we had during the invasion is back on, and that's it." They needed like I don't know, fucking hit. I don't sound all like diplomacy like, but this had to reset. Just hit this fucking shit as a reset. Because you're right, Great Cloud. The advise and assist done is all we've done, and that's what blows me away. We're teaching them how to do what the shit that we do. We're teaching them our shit. When you have to give a class to Afghans, hell, even Iraqis. Well, at least the Iraqis are fucking smart enough about it, though. And you're thrusting upon a fucking nation that the indigenous people have not seen technology since the fucking early 70s, late 80s. And now we're thrusting all this upon them. They're not going to know how to do this, so don't get mad at them. When you have to get documents that have to get cleared by a foreign disclosure office for your fucking teachings that you're given to the guys there, well, fuck. That's why we're having those green on blue incidents, because they know how to fucking use our weapons now. I mean, again, I'm just shocked that this training and this advise and assist stuff has now become, and exactly what, you know, it's become the SOP. It's become the staple of current training missions there in Iraq. Our forces have not, look, if you want to train and advise indigenous forces, that's what special forces are for. That's what they do. They train the indig force for foreign internal defense, and they train them for insurgencies. Sorry.
They do surgeries too.
And they do surgeries too. Med caps and vet caps, and provide assistance to the indiges, so that way if they're part of the guerrilla force, they mobilize, they conduct their operations, and they demob. And that's what their fucking mission is for special forces. You're now getting something that's not usually done by GPF, General Purpose Forces, the big army. The big army is not generally trained to know what you have to do to teach them class on how to do something. Teach them how to fire a rifle is something that an 11 Bravo teaches his soldiers. He doesn't teach fucking foreign nationals. So he's not going to understand the cultural fucking differences and all that shit that you would in teaching your soldiers. Hey, fuckstick, pay the fuck attention. These guys that are doing training, advising, and assist, they're going to get hemmed up because they didn't say something right or they offended somebody. And then losing that fucking cut, that razor's edge of our warriors, what they, like you just said, Great Cloud, 11 Bravos and fucking 19 kilos should be fucking just, and 13 Bravos, lanyard lizards should be fucking just chomping at the bit, dude, to rain fucking death. That's it. Our forces are meant to kill motherfuckers, not train and advise and assist.
That's dude, all I wanted to do. The fucking, the dudes in the fucking power, they don't fucking get a warm fuzzy from sending 10 dudes in to overthrow a country.
Well, what's
whatever.
Yeah,
the phrasing.
But what's supposed?
They want to see fucking numbers and boners and all this shit, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
But then those boners, they fuck it up for they're like, well, SF teams can't fucking overthrow a country by themselves anymore.
Please leave your message for 70.
The fuck?
Sorry, somebody called and hung up on us.
Fucking cocksuckers.
So
interrupting me.
Yeah. No, but you're right, and you know you're right, because you know, well, let's roll back. Let's roll back into history. Let's roll back. Let's roll back. Let's roll back into the last major wars that we fought into. Let's look at Desert Storm, which was probably one of the largest conventional offenses that we've ever done, at that time since the Vietnam War, right? It was a conventional force. It was force on force. It was vehicles, tanks, against aircraft. It was, I guess you'd say, what we think war would look like, right? And then September 11th happened. And the majority of the beginning of the fucking, after October 7th of 2001 was a heavily soft influenced operation. A lot of CI, a lot of human, you name all your ints. It was all up in full fucking effect during Operation Enduring Freedom when it kicked off. Okay, once it became a rotation, then that's when, I don't want to say it to the fucking our GPF brothers out there, it got fucked up. It got fucked up. Let's go back.
Dude, that's what's gonna fucking happen.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's gonna get fucked up because people want results. They want shit to get done
exactly.
faster. And they have no fucking patience. No patience. They
don't
fucking trust in the quality of these fucking dudes that are supposed to, they go in. The same thing that happened to the dudes in Vietnam, man. The ones that went to fucking Laos and Cambodia and shit. They were fucking, I don't want to, like, that's not even primarily the mission, dude. If you can get the job done without fucking smoking dudes, like, that's what you want, you know? But then you fucking put in a bunch of fucking kids just because it gives a boner to some fucking dirt fucking old congressman fucking corpse, right? You put a bunch of fucking kids on the ground. They don't fucking know any better, dude. Well, how hard would it be to fucking train a booger to shoot a rifle? It's fucking kind of hard when 11 Bravo Dick is gonna fucking make some joke that's not gonna translate well.
Exactly.
You know. And somebody will
Please
think
leave
that...
your message for 7.
Okay, look, if you're not gonna fucking answer the phone, then fuck it. Sorry.
I wonder if that was that chick that we told to call.
Oh man, I don't know which one. the one that the white power or fucking But anyways, no. But you're right, Doc, man.
She better fucking sing.
Yeah,
she's gonna call. God damn it.
But my point being is that now you look at Operation Iraqi Freedom, where me and you at, man, where stuff that we were doing, okay, and some of the stuff that we were doing was heavily influenced by what we were doing as well. And then the next thing you know, it came around to a little bit of whatever, and all of a sudden, people were starting to go training, advise, and assist, training, advise, and assist. Our enemy saw us as fucking weak. Scorched, like you just said, scorched fucking earth, man. Scorched earth. Great Cloud said that.
When you put fucking dudes that don't know how to do that job on the ground, that's the first problem, right?
Correct.
On top of that, so they're gonna be fucking shit up that the dudes that are trained to do. They're going out like the dudes that are trained for this type of shit. It's very, very, very fucking what's it called? It's a very fine surgical like work. I don't want to say surgical. That's like fucking a black soft generally term. What I mean by that is that it's not a coarse tool operation. It's not a fucking hammer operation.
No.
But what happens when you fucking bring in a hammer and you're trying to chisel out a nice fucking monument of like a green weenie with a fucking tiny Dremel tool, and some fuckhead infantry motherfucker comes in with a fucking hammer. Hey, I got some fucking green weenie for you.
Yeah,
that's not fucking art.
Shit in the bag, Pogue. I'm gonna cut this cake with a sledge. And that's what it is. This is the reset to where, look, you fucking cut. I just say fucking cut your losses, dude. You cut your fucking losses. You fucking what?
That's what's gonna end up happening eventually, anyway.
Yeah,
dude. The
exactly.
fucking shit in Vietnam is what happened.
Yeah.
In Afghanistan with the Russians, it happened. In Afghanistan with the fucking French, it happened. With the fucking British, it happened. And I mean, Afghanistan, great fucking place to invade. I suppose if you want to fucking make money off of war profiteering, but I'm not tinfoil hat or anything. I'm just fucking, I'm not saying it out of like, oh, these fucking guys with their money. Like, no. I'm just saying it's fucking, that's what it is, dude. It's a very basic economics.
Well, again though, is that there were guys that, I mean, I talk to Grey Cloud a lot about some of the stuff that I'm doing now, and it's hard to adjust because it's not my world. And so that's what it is. It's not their fucking realm or world. Once you start getting into that type of mix, it just went from being a straight fucking asymmetric war, asymmetric battle, and the next thing you know, you're trying to apply some sort of symmetry to it by sending conventional forces in there, and it just done fucked it up. Oh, somebody got a dog going off.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Not for long.
Well, people will bitch about it, but turning stuff over to PMC's private military contractors has worked in the past in third world countries. See executive outcomes in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that fucking turn out for executive outcomes?
I was about to say.
How did it turn out for fucking Blackwater? How did it turn out? Like, did you guys read the 13th fucking what's it called? The book, the movie with the fucking
13 hours.
Benghazi.
The Benghazi dealio there. Yeah.
Yeah. How did that turn out?
Yeah, exactly, dude. The contractors are under a different fucking order unless they're fucking committing war crimes now. But I'm just saying,
bro. If I'm contracting and it comes time to fucking commit war crimes, I'm committing war crimes to fucking exfil. Like, if that's on the fucking menu for exfil, I'm committing some fucking war crimes, bro. Because those are some fucking savage ass countries that don't even fucking know what a Geneva Convention is.
Yeah, they think the Geneva Convention is a ski resort in fucking Europe.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna fucking I'll take my chances with the Geneva Convention fags after the fact, as opposed to getting eaten alive by fucking motherfuckers that are trying to hunt down to determine whether you're fucking dark meat or fucking white meat.
I love you, brother.
Thanks, man.
That conversation turned dark real fast.
I'm about to say.
That's what I do.
Oh,
bring balance
man.
to the world.
Yes, I'll bring it
now
up.
I'm gonna go kill the cook.
I'm not gonna go kill. Oh yes, one of my fave movies. So if you guys don't know what's going on, if you're stationed at Fort Bragg, WTF Nation Fort Bragg, do you like to play video games? Do you want a chance to win $5,000? Of course you do. Alienware is hosting a Counter-Strike Go tournament, and it's free to join. Just sign up on the link.
Counter-Strike Go, dude?
Yeah, dude.
You know that's going to get fucking bot farmed by Romanians now that you mentioned it.
Well, you know, no, don't forget Nigerians, too, because we got those Nigerian guys in the inbox.
Yeah, bro, but they're like Counter-Strike fucking, like, Windows 95 analogous to Counter-Strike Go, which is like Windows XP.
You are not going to believe this. We go to play Counter-Strike. So the tournament is free, so sign up to join. Sign up you can notice on the main page, it's called Branch Battle, and then sign up with your friends for your chance to win at battlefly.com at Branch Battle /Branch Battle. So you'll be playing against teams from Camp Pendleton. Wow, I didn't know we're playing against the Jarheads. JBLM, fucking Fort Campbell, Fort Hood, Fort Benning, Eglin Air Force Base, Florida Herbert Air Force Base, Nellis Air Force Base, Fort Drum, 10th Mountain, Naval Base San Diego. And if you're in the market for a new computer, you need a promo code to save any money, just send a message and blah, blah, blah through the Dell Military Sales by Jessica to receive a discount code for your next purchase. Damn, dude, fucking bargain, man. Why you guys aren't fucking jumping on this shit?
Because if they're going to do fucking MacBook Pros, I will.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking new MacBook Pro, dude.
Dude, man, I saw that. That is fucking the bomb. That is ball
Bro,
ass.
Hey, I really didn't fuck with Apple products, but kind of a snob type of thing. Console versus mouse and keyboard type of fucking rivalry there.
And it would appear you have been converted. Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm not converted.
You're not converted to the machine of Cupertino? Yeah.
No, it's Jesus Christ. You're like as bad as Trump. You don't let the fucking guy get a word in. Wrong. You're fake news.
I'm sorry, dog. Go ahead.
No, it's a matter of application, dude. It's just like the war in Afghanistan. Each war requires its own tool. So for like graphic design, shit that requires like, next level fucking graphic design or media interfacing design, Mac is like fucking hands down the fucking the shit.
I know shape or form.
And Windows actually, like, now that Windows has been fucking ass fucked by all of these 0-day exploit releases on fucking WikiLeaks.
Yeah.
The fucking French. That's just like, I'm afraid to turn on my computer, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what the fuck is gonna happen to it. I backed up obviously I backed up my shit once the malware shit started going down, and it's actually like the first time that I've ever backed it up, to be honest.
Yeah, to save the memes, brother.
No, it's not the memes, dude. I don't save memes. That's fucking amateur hour to save memes. Space that would take. Do you know how many fucking terabytes of space I would need for memes?
Your memes, yes.
It's all a matter of learning the Google. using advanced fucking indexing and keyword searching and command fucking little bullshit, like throwing in an asterisk here and there, you know. The Google has its own fucking secret language, but it's a lot easier to fucking just Google this shit from your phone and then send it from Google without ever downloading it. It saves the shit takes up so much fucking space, dude, and I'm literally like fire and forget on the memes, you know. I think it's hoarding. I think it's unhealthy to
No
save
way, dude.
memes. I think it's a fucking like manifestation of fucking human.
It's a sign or something like that.
Inferiority.
No way, dude. All those memes that I get, I save. That I send to you, I save them.
Meme in a bag, Pogue.
Then you know the reason why I stopped saving memes?
Why?
It's because I got so many of them that I fucking like. I would just dump them into a fucking file that was like memes, right?
Yeah, same here. I got a meme file too.
Yeah, but I mean, I never like cataloged them. You know what I mean?
I do. I catalog.
So you can't fucking find them.
I can. I catalog the fuck out of mine. So you want to say I know Reich? I can find it. It's in my meme folder.
Well, Germans cataloging
and writing numbers to it. Wow,
yeah,
we digressed.
Dude, the problem with it is that like once you start dumping data into a fucking system and it's not structured, you're fucking playing catch up.
Oh yeah, you're always gonna play catch up. So going back to what I was saying, so Great Cloud, do you think in any time that this is kind of like a waste of time for sending more troops over to Afghanistan? Do you think, it matters now at this point?
At this point, no, I don't think it fucking matters. Because here's the ultimate thing that Mattis is going to have to face is that you can't half-ass this thing anymore. We got to really either commit to go in there and just start going door to door and scorch earth in the place to get rid of the enemy, or we need to just pull out and fucking hope for the best for them and wish them the best of luck. There's no good scenario where we come out of this on top and install a brand new government where everybody's fucking happy and unicorns are pooping ice cream for everybody to eat.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen, dude. That's impossible. Given the variables, it's not possible.
So either we need to go in there and just fucking go door to door wiping people out, or pull out and fucking give them $20 and wish them luck.
Yeah, that's what I think we should do.
$20 is $20.
Yep, 20 more bucks than they ain't got. I agree, man. My golf, what do you think? Do you think send some tanks over there and fucking some other? Well, because you as a tanker would have a blast rolling over them fucking villages. You wouldn't even get out of your tank. You just roll over villages and shit.
Pointy end in, boom. Pointy end out. Tank go boom. The politics of it, I think we've gotten mired into it, and I don't see. I can't justify at this point being, the GPF, why we're even there.
Yeah.
Are you playing with your?
I see him.
Headphones.
He's playing with his headphone cord, dude. I can see it.
No.
You're twirling. What are you twirling?
Can you hear me?
No, we can hear you.
What's in your fidget spinner? In your hand? Is it fidget spinner making this fucking gay noise?
Hey Maria, what's going on? Facebook live chat checking in. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I think it's done, dude. I think we're fucking done. I think stick a fork in it. That motherfucker. I mean, think about all the money and all the stuff that's been fucking put into that fucking country. I mean, goddamn, all that money that's been put in that country, we could have fed fucking homeless veterans or some shit, or we could have built another VA hospital. We could have given a fucking pay raise to the VA fucking document records keepers that have to upgrade their systems so that way they're not so bogged down. I mean, that's a lot of fucking money that's going to fucking people that don't want to kill us. That's what blows me the fuck away. And those 3 soldiers that were killed in Afghanistan from fucking green on blue. I don't believe that. Green on blue to me doesn't mean anything, because the last time I checked, green meant good.
Green on blue is police on fucking army.
No, well, no.
Technically, no. So technically, in doctrine, green on blue is a friendly nation.
Correct.
Towards our forces.
Blue forces.
So it could have been a UK, God forbid. It could have been a Five Eyes partner. It could have been anybody like that.
Dude, no. UK is green.
That's what I just said.
That's what you just said.
But that's... Oh, okay. I thought you said UK was blue.
No.
Okay. Green is a allied or a friendly nation on our side that would turn on us. That would be green on blue, i.e., if it was a UK soldier, if it was a fucking French soldier, a German soldier, or whatever, it's still green on blue.
It's time for us to get the fuck out of that place.
What? Hold on. Explain to me this blue. Where does this color blue come from?
It comes from blue from an old doctrinal terms from the air-land battle sequence from the battle-focused training doctrine that we had back in the day. We were considered the blue force.
And the red force is the opposition, right?
Or op-4. That's where the term opposing force came from.
Opposition force.
Yep. Opposing force, yep. So that's where the term blue force. I'm surprised it's still even carried on right now in our military lexicon. But yeah, that's basically what it means. I'm sorry, man. You're on a deployment. You guys have guardian angels when you fucking had. I had fucking guardian angels all over the fucking place.
I did.
And guardian
MP5SD, motherfucker.
Yeah, I had. If you guys don't know what a guardian angel is that anytime you're working with partner forces, those are the individuals that are packing and carrying inconspicuously, so that way, in the event your fucking partner nation ally decides to quote unquote ally, I say. Decides to fucking point a weapon at you,
you fucking Val Kilmer their ass from Heat, dude. He comes out of that fucking bank.
Exactly. You destroy everybody. You wipe the fucker out. That's what a guardian angel does. So your job specifically, and I pulled guardian angel duty before, and there's been some times where like, oh, and I don't know if it's because of incompetence or these guys were trying to do it and didn't think that I saw them, but man, I tell you what, motherfuckers, fucking frustrating as fuck. So just think about it. We're working with these indigenous forces that don't want us to be there. And it's not like we have a very good vetting process anyways.
Don't even get me started on that shit.
I was about to say.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Are you kidding me? Some of it's too technical to discuss.
Not even talking about fucking boogers, dude. Look at our own fucking internal shit.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Fucking Mannings and fucking whatever the fuck.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. It's some of the technology. It would be too technical to discuss on air. How we fucking vet these fuckers or how they get into the system. But Jesus, I mean, really? Some of these fuckers here? We wouldn't even how do we fucking no? It's dirt world country, not first world country. It's a fucking dirt world country. There's no way. Fuck that. We should just pull fucking stakes, say, hey, remember all those buildings that were set to 110? Try to figure it out for 220. See ya, and then fucking roll the fuck out. Roll the fuck out. We're done. We're fucking in the last plane. It's like we should just up and leave. Kind of like how the 1st Armored Division left Baghdad. They left in the middle of the fucking night, didn't tell nobody, didn't put it on the news, didn't say there wasn't a transfer of authority or nothing. It was just, the Iraqis are now are now part of the transitional government. They have their own government now. And the next thing you know, everyone's like, whoa, wasn't there a division here? Fuck yeah, dude, we took the fuck off. We took the fuck off.
What was it? First ID?
1st Armored Division.
Oh, Big Red 1?
No, that's the Dorito chip. The Big Red 1 or those guys.
Oh, okay.
Those guys were up in fucking Kirkuk. But
those guys are fucking hood rats, dude.
Yeah, dude, like, your fuckers are crazy.
We ended up. I don't remember. We didn't work with them, but
no, we
drove through one of their motor pools, dude. Like every fucking stolen vehicle.
Yeah,
in,
I know. No, I know.
CENTCOM was in their fucking motor pool.
Well, I mean, it was war at the time, so, but to say that.
Well, it's always, I mean, if you got the stencils, bro, you got to fucking, if you're the supply guy, or even tasked as the supply guy with the secondary fucking hat, you're bringing the fucking stencils, dude.
You're bringing the stencils and you're bringing a new idea. But no, that's what fucking, that was it. I mean, there was no way, dude. You just fucking pull out in the middle of the fucking night and say, see ya, you're done. Oh, well, the people of Afghanistan, you know what? The people of Afghanistan, they should have fucking fought a long time ago. Because not only are these and I didn't know what Man Love Thursday was until I was made aware of what that was. And I was, dude.
I had soldier in their squad.
Can't even fucking look at an Afghan with that shit. I can't even just. I'm like, what? They do what? They got.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Antifa.
Oh.
It's basically the same fags.
Pretty much. And that's where we're going to go. And then some of the fucking, now they're talking about reintegrating the Taliban back into the fucking government because that is part of the repatriation, I guess you'd say. Well, it was a Taliban. I thought the Taliban
was better than ISIS.
Well, no, I'm just saying, but I thought Taliban was fucking supporting Al Qaeda, and they were known as the I guess the governing body of Al Qaeda, and they were just harboring them out. They were supposed to be wiped out. Now all of a sudden we're supposed to be reintegrating them, and they're fucking reintegrating them into the fucking government.
They're retarded, dude. Okay, like in a nutshell, they never fucking were affiliated with Al Qaeda. Okay, they fucking took their money and fucking like basically like. It's much more complicated than this.
Yeah,
but it's not like
more.
it's not a sibling organization.
No, it's not. It was
by any means. They fucking have what's the planet on Star Wars with the fucking sand creatures and shit with the little
Tatooine.
Fucking steels.
Tatooine. So
they're stripping all the fucking
the resources off there.
That's Afghanistan, dude.
Yeah.
And they're renting a fucking like piece of land for fucking dudes to go and fucking train up and shit. And everyone knows Afghanistan's like where empires go to get their ass fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Or their kids. Because that's what fucking, that's all we're doing is supporting those little, I can't even, don't even get me started on fucking that deal with Afghanistan. Going in there to wipe out fucking bin Laden and wipe out Al Qaeda and degrade it and all sorts of shit. Yep, ooh rah rah, fucking flags flying, all America, love it. But now, fuck you, dude, you're on your own. Every engagement that
you don't need a giant, massive footprint in Afghanistan to fucking smoke towel heads.
No,
man.
Nope, you
need fucking dudes like, I don't know. You need dudes to live there that are fucking like willing to do the job, that are mature and can fucking are trained for it, you know. Get rid of the big army. When you have the big army, that's a big fucking target. You're gonna get fucking ass fucked.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, no, like you said, because they have that. They don't have the. I guess you say they don't have the street sense. Well, because they
don't have the history, dude. Like nobody knows this. Like these kids. A lot of the dudes that I would advocate to go to stay there, right? To live with the fucking villagers and shit. These are dudes that fucking like mid-30s on average.
Yeah.
That fucking studied the culture, may even be originally from that fucking area, right? They know what the fuck is gonna piss people off. That's how these dudes, man, they like 3 or 4 dudes can live in a fucking village and not get fucking smoked.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they fucking understand what it means to disrespect somebody.
Correct.
In a country that remembers blood feuds for fucking 500 years.
Or even further back.
That's yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing was that everyone was talking about that. It seems like this is now going to be a fucking Band-Aid on a gaping head wound. Because General last year, actually just a few months ago in February, said the name was General John Nicholson, declared that the battle against the Taliban and other jihadi groups in Afghanistan had reached a stalemate. At the Senate Arms Senate Committee, telling Congress that he likely needed a few thousand additional troops to shore up Afghan security forces. And then that's when Mattis said, "Hey, look, we're going to go over there and see what the fuck's up." And he even said specifically, and he told the House panel. This week that we're not looking at a purely military strategy. All wars come to an end, and our job is to end it quickly and possible without losing the very mission that we were recognized through several administrations that was worth putting those young Americans on the line for. So I think what he's trying to do is, I think in array real quick, he's going to bum rush the fucking the training, advise, and assist thing, and then pull the fuck out again. I think that's what's going to happen.
Break the wrist, walk away.
Yeah, that's it.
Rex Kwando.
But what was the original mission? What was the original purpose of us being there, other than retaliation
to fuck the
September
Habibs?
11th?
Yeah, exactly. To fucking wipe out Al Qaeda, to degrade Al Qaeda, to degrade the Taliban, to prevent them from providing a safe haven to Al Qaeda, AQI, whatever named fucking names you want to fucking throw out there that starts with an L, A, or Q. That was it. That was the whole reason why. And of course, look for fucking Bergdahl and look for Osama. That was it.
Okay, so we did that, and now Al Qaeda or Taliban was replaced by Al Qaeda, or they were buddy or whatever. Now they've been replaced by ISIS. So we stay there.
They're not replaced. They still exist, right? So Taliban, real quick, the Taliban, right? Taliban started, not started, but in the end of the Soviet-Afghan War.
This was with Charlie Wilson.
Yeah, pretty much. Charlie Wilson's war, yeah.
At the end of that war, I think I'm not going to quote numbers here. Most of the adult population of Afghanistan was fucking killed, all right? Or they fucking fled the country. That means you got a bunch of little boogers running around fucking...
Lord of the Flies, man.
You know, pretty much, right? And Soviet Union left Afghanistan mid-'80s, right? Like late 80s. So, after that time, we kind of like don't have a common awareness of the fucking 10 years between fucking the start of the 90s and the end of the fucking 90s, right? Like most people fucking like kind of like don't know what happened there. Well, during that time, the adult population fucking grew up. Like they fucking were kids and they grew up. And so, like you go to Afghanistan, dude, like those dudes are fucking savage ass boogers, man. Like dudes get shot, you don't gotta fucking give them antibiotics and shit. They heal up just fucking fine. No war wound therapy necessary. My point is like these dudes basically had to. It was like typically like evolution happens on a fucking long timeline. But what this was like survival for a fucking relatively short period of time for 10 years or so. And like there's other groups besides the fucking Taliban in Afghanistan, all right? It's just like the squeaky wheel gets the fucking grease. Everybody hears about the Taliban because Taliban blew up the Bemiwan Buddhas, right? Like that was a big fucking thing.
That was a big deal back in the day. They were capping chicks in fucking soccer fields and shit.
They're killing. So Hazaras, no, right? Yeah, Hazaras. They're fucking like mongoloid looking dudes, right? No, they are. That's that's a fucking scientific term.
No, I got you. Just by never mind. Go ahead. I'm just saying. I know the point.
They're Chinese looking little fellas, right?
No, but the point being is that think about it now. The kids that are fucking when we showed up on October 7th, 2001, those kids that are like 2 or 3, 4 years old. How old are they now? They're fucking almost in their 20s. They're 18, 19 years old. And all they're gonna remember
next generation of fucking fighters.
Bingo, exactly. That's the next thing they're gonna fucking think. I'm like, oh god, here we fucking go.
They've grown up at war with America.
Yeah, exactly. And all they're gonna know is hear all the bad shit or whatever. And they're like you were saying though, Doc, they're gonna remember that shit in the back, poke guy walking in the fucking room, fucking up the kid's house, and then fucking walking the fuck out. And that's it.
Taking a dump in their fucking living room.
Yeah.
While dudes roll up his fucking his
parents and see his mom get fucking shoved around and all that because Afghan women look ancient as fuck anyways, so and they don't respect their moms, but he's gonna see a family member get fucking rustled the fuck up. Now flash forward to 2017 right now, and they see they're gonna introduce how many more fucking soldiers? Man, fuck that. I remember a guy told me to shit in a bag, and I'm gonna fucking fuck this motherfucker up now. I'm joining the Mooj. Because Mujahideen is a Mujahideen is a Mujahideen. And that is the name that is synonymous with being a Mujahideen. There's no such thing as he's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's cross faction.
Correct. Everyone is a Mujahideen no matter what. So before you guys, everyone's like, oh, see, ICE are doing. No, shut the fuck up. It means fucking.
It's gangs, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that was in my experience with it, as far as like being able to like create a nice analogy for dudes that were not necessarily as culturally not accepting, but like just like culturally savvy, right? Like the fucking redneck. Everyone's got a fucking redneck in their fucking squad and shit. Yeah,
Oops,
this
wrong
fucking
button.
brown dude. I'm gonna fuck him. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Anyway, point is,
everyone's got a redneck. So you're saying? So you're saying
well,
the?
no, I have to make it. I have to make sense. Like sometimes you just got to break it down to the fucking rednecks and be like, "Hey, man, a mujahideen, that's equivalent to the term gangster.
Yeah.
Like think of it as like
Exactly.
a muj is a banger.
Yeah,
all right?
exactly.
And then you got your fucking Crips in your blood, like whatever the fuck. Right?
Yeah, and so that's a Connie network or the fucking or Al Qaeda.
And that's your big. And that's no. I would fucking split it even. I'd start it further back. Like I would say like one is Persians and one is the fucking the Arabs. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
And they
like
all.
I'd start to split up top.
And one's the
then you have
Warriors.
different fucking groups coming down.
Yep, the
that
Warriors and the
like,
Socios and the Greasers and the Warriors come out to play.
But anyway, that's what it's like. Especially Afghanistan, dude.
It's
not a fucking single country.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's a bunch of fucking completely different people that fucking are like, I dig it, dude. Like some of these fucking like, I'm not down. Like obviously, dude. Like I got a kid that would be like primo fucking meat for the fucking Boy Love Thursdays, right? Like, I'm fucking like fucking blood rage over fucking shit like that.
Yeah, man, I hear you.
But I'm talking about like some of the other shit. Like these dudes, I don't think like just from my experience, just fucking like working with the fucking dudes that are like proper boogers. Like they don't really hate each other. They're like they're going out like fucking each other up. That like to them, going out and getting in a fucking gunfight is like playing tag. Like,
yeah,
they're just like to them it's a fucking game.
Yeah,
that's what they've been fucking doing since they were kids, man. Like, oh fuck him, tomorrow we will fucking come back and fuck him up, and blah 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 blah. And that's like the police and the fucking Mooj. They all fucking talk shit to each other on their fucking radios, man.
Yep. Yeah, we should.
Like it's absurd, dude. Like I mean, like not absurd. It's just not really all that fucking serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we instigate this fucking like hate cycle bullshit where everyone's like, man, fucking brown motherfuckers, blah 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 blah, whatever, man. Like they're cool, man. Like
some of them are, but I'm glad they're in their country and I'm in mine. Sorry, I mean. It's just the way it is, man. So, hey guys, we're gonna have to wrap it up. It's we're sitting here blabbing
wrap it up.
We're sitting here talking about the geopolitical structure. Why the fuck are we even in Afghanistan still? Of course, on this awesome Thursday, 15 June 2017, and don't forget tomorrow we got what was that guy's name again? Daniel Aguirre. Aguirre from Another Round. Can't wait for that fucking show. It's gonna be pretty badass. And Minx is gonna be fucking hosting for the boss, because he's got stuff going on. And again, Another Round is a rock band based out of Oklahoma City, and these guys have opened up for Three Doors Down, Saving Abel, Smile, Empty Soul, Saliva, Hurt, and Edema. So I'm looking forward to that fucking show. Oh shit! Tomorrow, the DFAC. I'm pulling head count again. Shit, forgot. So. Liquid
Shouldn't
Lunch.
you keep that to yourself? Are
No.
you going senile?
No. Fucking pulling head count tomorrow here at Liquid Lunch tomorrow. So at 12, I'll be up and I'll be up drinking some coffee and hanging out. And I'm at the cash box. Of course, there'll be some people that I think are cool. I'll wave through, and then swing by, get some coffee, shoot the shit. You guys got anything for me?
Nope.
Nothing here.
I have a
Check out the
sleeping
meme
pill for
page.
you.
I have a sleeping pill. You got some botulism? I'll give you a pill, okay, please. So, guys, thanks for coming on. Always a pleasure to have you on. Don't forget we have a show every fucking night, 20 to 2300. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 12 to 1400. And you never know what is going to happen on this freaking show. So check it. I guess we're having what? What's up?
I want to see fucking MacBook Pros as prizes for like fucking something fast and competitive like Siege, like Rainbow Six Siege or some shit.
Okay, well we'll talk it with the bosses and see what he says. So anywho, I'm out. So y'all have a good one, and I'll see you mañana. Shouts.
Warning shots.
Sleeping pill shots.
Warning shots.
Center field shots.
Damn.
Oh damn. Y'all have a good
Don't
night.
forget the hitch cut off, man.
Oh god.
Nice.
Y'all take it easy.
Good evening, boys and girls. This is Tim Kennedy. I'm a Special Forces sniper, a Ranger qualified Green Beret, a UFC fighter. Please listen to us and the shenanigans that we're going to say. We will insult you. There will be racial slurs. We will be sexist. We will offend you. But there will be magic, and a unicorn will be raped. So enjoy the show. Thank you for listening on WTF Nation Radio.
Trying to get crazy with this thing. Don't you know I'm local?
Hey, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones. Tap on your toes, get gone, get rhythm. When you get the blues, a little shoe-shine boy, he never gets low down, but he's got the dirtiest job in town. Bending low at the people's feet on the empty corner of a dirty street. Will I ask him while he's shining my shoes how to keep from getting the blues? He grinned as he raised his little head, popped the shoe-shine rag, and then he said, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, a jumpy rhythm makes you feel so fine. It'll take all your trouble from your worried mind. Get rhythm. When you get the blues. Get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, but taps on your toes. Get gone, get rhythm. When you get the blues.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.